Hey chat, how's it going? It's about time for us to go live. Perfect time for my pre-stream chat. Hey Cheetah, first time Twitch notifications have actually worked for me. Twitch just knows what you want. And Jay Manchi, that's wild. You just literally saw the thing. It said the Grim. That's some timing for you, but that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for being here before we go live. So we have we have uh we have a feature that's live tonight for the first time, but it only it's okay. There's two ways to do it. First of all, there's resubbing. If you sub or resub, there's a new feature that'll pop up like a Clocktower token with your name and your profile picture and things like that. I haven't integrated it with YouTube yet. Well, there we go. Rock and roll.
Happy to be here, as always.
Okay, the token thing worked. One thing off my bucket list. There's technically a resub and a first time sub, but they're linked up the same, so that's cool. So that worked. But Rock and Roller, you need a profile pic, bro. Did you miss the March game? Are you talking about the legacy game? No, I had to push the legacy game to next Monday. The last Monday in March will be legacy game 3. Well, that's not right. Wait, what happened? It's not supposed to do it like that. Okay, so one thing that's wrong, I know I need to fix. One thing I know that I need to fix. 1 second. That's not supposed to. No, stop. It's not fixed yet. Stop. Stop, you guys. That's coming through Streamlabs. I thought I disabled that. Let me see. Subscriptions. Gift sub. Okay. So that's now disabled. But why is it not working? Why is it not working here? Let me see. Okay, I'll play what it's supposed to look like. Hang on. Okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. There we go. There, the full screen one. Okay. That's what it's supposed to look like when everything works properly. The app isn't getting the notification sent to it. So,
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7 it is. The text-to-speech is still active on resubs of 3 months or more. No, it's not working. It's not working yet, Steve. I can tell you it's not because literally I'm not getting the cues coming in. The actions that come in are not being sent. The resubs are. Let me check the logs real quick. Actually don't know why it's not working. Well, weird. Very weird. Okay, well. Okay. It should be working. Let's just make sure you guys can hear chat real quick. Sorry.
Hey, Satan's on the bottom of the Grim. What's up?
Yeah. How's Satan?
I can see everything going. Okay. It's Roccos Birthday. So Rocco, we accommodate a lot of people on their birthdays and say, hey, what would you like to do for your birthday? Is there a certain script you'd like to run? Rocco said, I want a Storytell. And he asked me like a month ago, 3 weeks ago. So I'm like, cool, we'll make it happen. This was the night he wanted. So that's one of the reasons why I'm pushing Legacy to next week to accommodate Rocco's birthday. He just finished his finals. He's happy for his birthday. It's very nice. So I'm letting him run. Yeah, not sure what's going on or why the Wayland's not working. If I see gift subs, I'll run it. I'll run it manually for the time being. But in fact, I do owe one more. Let's see, one more of these. Who was it that sent the other ones when I wasn't ready for it? That was Rock and Roller. Rock and Roller. Okay. So let me manually send one through for Rock and Roller. There we go. Rock and Roller gifted 5 subs to chat. There we go. Okay. I still have to get some sound effects on that for the splashing the whale, but that's Whalium. The goal is when you get 5 subs, it should show up and celebrate whoever sent it. Anyways, hang in there. We're going to get rolling in just a minute. So I'll send you back to the starting soon screen. Be live in a few minutes.
Happy birthday, Rocco. Happy 6 months.
Hey everybody, welcome to Monday Night Clocktower here at the Grim. I am your stream host, but not your storyteller for the night, Evil Steve, and I am joined by 12 amazing acolytes. Say hi, amazing acolytes.
Hello there,
amazing
acolytes.
I'm also joined by one special birthday boy.
Hello.
And that would be Rocco. Happy birthday, Rocco. Let's give Rocco a big happy birthday in chat and here in the game.
Happy birthday, Rocco.
Happy birthday, Rocco.
Happy birthday.
Wait, Rocco. As is tradition.
Thank you.
Very well done. You were prepared this time, Quinn.
Always.
Yes, Rocco. So a lot of times when we have stream nights on people's birthdays, they say, "Oh, can we play this script or can we do that?" Rocco had a different idea. Rocco, for whatever masochistic reason, said, "Hey, I want to storytell on stream for my
Yeah,
birthday."
why not? I'll have chat, slaughter my ideas and my decisions. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, does that mean we're gonna go 13 players and Steve is gonna play?
No, I'm gonna hang out with Rocco and
All
be the stream perspective. But Rocco not only is storytelling, he also picked both the scripts for tonight. So we get a little glimpse into Rocco's brain. Hope you guys, if you haven't seen it yet, we did do the World Cup game this last weekend. On Saturday, we hosted World Cup Game 5 of the Blood in the Clocktower script competition, The Garden of Jinn. Go check that out. It's live on all of our channels. You can actually just find it in the app. Go to the app, find the game from Saturday in the app, and click streamed on the Grim. It'll take you right to the YouTube VOD. Perfect. It's amazing. And get your votes in while you can. You have 5 days from when it happened, so you still have about 3 days to get your vote in. So plenty of time to do that. Also, another cool thing that's happening, we've technically had one for a while, but we've never really acknowledged it publicly. We launched an Instagram. And we actually started actively posting starting today. So if you are on Instagram, go to the Grimoire GG. I will paste it in chat right here somewhere. There we go. The Grimoire.
We're stuff on OnlyFans.
No, not yet. We're not that hard up yet, Jerome. But maybe if the economy collapses, we'll see.
Let's be optimistic.
Okay. When the economy collapses, we'll probably have to switch to doing an OnlyFans. But Clocktower themed, of course, and tasteful. But we are doing some posts in there. There's some content so you can see when our streams are each week. We'll have our schedule posts, clips from the game. We're starting it, but go follow us to get us a good an only Grims. I like that fact. I like that.
There's already something called Grimoire GG, so
It's probably us,
it's a
right?
little different. Is it .gg?
The Grimoire GG on Insta.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's already a Grimoire GG. Just
Oh, okay. Why would there be a Grimoire? Now I want to know what it is. It's probably somebody else that made one.
It's a bot, probably.
no, it's not. Anyways, Rocco, I'm hoping since you're storytelling, you can help make the first night faster. You'll keep a rein
I
on
will
the
do my best.
Not if we keep hanging out here and talking all the time. We'll never get the game started. But we just had some business we had to talk to, and I really want to make sure people knew it was Rocco's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, we have people following in chat. Thank you for following everyone there. So that being said, I think that's really all the upfront stuff I want to do. People keep asking about Legacy Clocktower. Legacy Game 3 will be next Monday night. So if you're interested in that series, you want to know the next episode, come back next week, and we'll be playing it on Monday night. Otherwise, Rocco, I think we're good to go set up. Why don't you tell us about the script you chose for Game 1?
So this is a script I ran. I think it was just a random game a random pickup game we were running, and it turned out to be a really fun game, really interesting interactions. Even sitting here, we all talked about Alchemist Scarlet Woman interactions with an Imp Star passing, with a Recluse and their actual Scarlet Woman. Just fun interactions the script can have. The second script that we're going to be running tonight is more of a homie script for me, and I'll explain more why when we get to that script. But this script is just a fun little thrown together script that I found on the website, the script website.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let's
cool.
go set up a Grim and torture have fun with our friends.
Yes.
I thought it was after we came to Riverside, Rocco.
Of course. Riverside's where I played Clocktower when I first played Clocktower.
Yeah, it's got a special place for you.
Yeah.
All right. So I know people were saying we didn't have everything was turned off. I turned off all the redemptions for World Cup, but they are back on. So if you'd like to get a character in the bag, you should be able to now. Currently have no redemptions yet. But where's your mind at, Rocco, with
I definitely want to throw in some sort of goblin, whether it be alchemist or just regular goblin.
Mm-hmm.
I
think there's a law in the Clocktower rule book that says if McKay's in your game, you have to add some version of the goblin in the bag. Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't know if I want to go Boffin because Boffin Philosopher is actually really interesting because it kind of just neutralizes an ability.
They get to turn off. They have the choice of either taking a useful ability for themselves or neutralizing like a good ability of towns. Yeah, so
I think I might actually do that. I just think maybe if I do that, it'd probably be no Dashis or some sort of poisoning with a Boffin Philosopher. That'd be interesting.
we do have a first redemption.
What we got?
Joseph exclamation point is choosing a bounty hunter.
Bounty Hunter it is.
Bounty hunter goes in.
And then let's do a Serenos for some fun stuff.
Sarnos makes some fun moments. If you haven't seen World Cup Game 1 we did last Saturday, we had
that double Serenova saved me.
A Serenovus and the apprentice, the evil apprentice Serenovus, and two different people being Sarah-locked that both had really important information they couldn't share with town, which was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it saved my butt, I'll tell you that. That gambler death was holding my world together for 3 days.
We had a gambler who gambled and died and then couldn't tell anyone for like 4 days or something like that.
Yeah, it was lovely. And I'm over here just surviving off that gossip death.
Yeah, Tiffy, I searched for the one Mark was talking about and I couldn't find it. So I think Mark is just maybe Instagram illiterate. I don't know.
I threw in a Hatter for, shenanigans. Recluse because I love the Recluse. Just, it's a fun character to ping stuff off of. Plus, the Bounty Hunter can maybe get that if they kill one of their pings pretty early. We can always give a Recluse for backup. How we doing on redemptions? Anything else?
Nothing else has come through, so I think you're good to just fill it out as you like.
Let's do a Balloonist. We'll do a Savant. I'll throw in a Librarian to try to protect a Hatter. Let's do Alchemist Goblin. We'll do that since we have some sort of Goblin in play. Innkeeper for some protection. And then I'll throw in an Empath. Why not? Or Empath or Undertaker, what do you think?
Let's do an Empath.
Empath it is. Alright, final check on redemptions and I'll pass them out.
Okay. Nothing in there. If you'd like to, if you see something here and you're like, I don't want that, speak now. Spend your points now or forever hold them, at least until game 2. I think we're good. Let's hand it.
All right, pass them out.
Grimoire GG is another Instagram.
A Poison Alchemist. That's fun.
Okay, Poison Alchemist, and the ruling on how Alchemist works is essentially they would learn. I mean, you can do it different ways, but you learn that you have an ability you don't really have, right? I guess it doesn't matter because there's no chance of them becoming unpoisoned. Is there on this script?
Yeah, I mean, there's no way. There's no the game.
Are you running Chaos Hatter?
Yeah, we'll run Chaos Hatter tonight because why not?
So Chaos Hatter would possibly cause this interaction to.
Or I mean, if the Hatter dies and Satan just decides to be any other, minion.
Any other demon, that's true. Even if it's not Chaos Hatter, there is a chance.
Yeah. Okay. Bounty Hunter turned Empath, maybe.
You want to make the evil Empath to help them find their team.
Or Evil Balloonist is always fun too.
Evil Balloonist would be fun. Bring McKay over there.
And then the Librarian, I think we're going to do, instead of what we wanted to do, we're going to make Drunk Pings.
Yeah, Drunk Pings makes sense. Balloonist is technically an outside modification we didn't use, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So there is a legal reason that there could be a drunk still out there.
Yeah. So let's do Mark and let's do Denny. Why not? And then
Chat's idea is we could give the Alchemist as one of the pings to explain their poisoning.
Oh yeah, we do that too.
But then that also but that's using both ends of the Dodashi poison against each other. You know what I mean? That's kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of wild. Maybe we could, but it is wild.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it to Matar because he is the one that will say someone's librarian drunk. That's his like classic day one play.
Okay, fair.
I think that's it for setup, and then we'll give Rob for the balloonist day one. Yeah, that's it for
Ooh,
setup.
Tiffy's devious. Do you have Twitch chat open, Rocco?
I have it on the second tab. What is Tiffy saying?
Tiffy says we should show the alchemist the boffin ability and then choose one of the in-play townsfolk.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, let's do it. Well, he wouldn't know. He wouldn't learn what the buff ability is.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
The Alchemist Boffin
doesn't
doesn't learn what
ability.
ability they're granting. That's true. You don't tell Alchemist Boffin. Should always remember that.
All right, but I think that's it for setup. I think we're good to put him to sleep.
All right, we did it in 18 minutes past the hour. That's pretty dang good. And Satan herself gets to be the demon.
Yeah.
She got the wrong horns on though. She needs to have
I'm gonna go
tentacle
put him to
horns.
sleep. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right, everyone should have tokens, and we're gonna put you to sleep.
I don't know.
Good night.
Okay, I'll just do cards for minion demon info.
Okay, I'm gonna do something very different here. Instead of just who will win, good or evil, we're gonna ask what demon do you think will be the last demon in this game? Because we are running Hatter. So, which demon will be in play at the end of the game? At the end, play at the end. Twitch has a character limit.
Actually, I need to pull Satan and let her know that they have the philosopher ability.
2 minutes, chat. Get your predictions in. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. If Satan would like to join. Hello.
Hello, it's demon time.
It is demon time. Your minions are Samantha and Jerome.
Okay, fantastic.
And you have the philosopher ability due to a boffin.
No way.
Your bluffs are philosopher, noble, and farmer.
Okay.
And would you like to use your ability?
Okay. I hadn't been ready for that. Let's see what we got. A lot of good stuff here to do. My goodness. My goodness.
Right now, specifically, what demons to play at the end of the game, not which demon is.
I mean, I just have to
midpoint.
go bounty hunter, don't I?
Okay, bounty hunter it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I
just
see what you're
have to.
saying.
Got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right.
You are good to leave.
You can leave.
Oh, yes. It's in my power. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Interesting choice. Okay, so we have a Philo Drunk Bounty Hunter.
Philo
We'll tell
Drunk
Satan.
Bounty Hunter. That's evil.
Satan the extra evil? I mean, we'll think about it.
I feel like the extra evil is a Oh, it is. There is a jinx, right? A townsfolk might turn evil, so it's just a might. So we're good.
And then bring in Mataro, let him know he has the goblin ability. Hello.
Hello.
You have the goblin ability.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy that, Motaro.
Right.
He didn't seem very happy about that.
No, he didn't.
He's like, oh, I'm going to Costco.
He did see with Costco yesterday when I was.
I mean, you're saying we should have lied to him, but we kind of did. What ability are we really giving him?
We'll really give him the goblin ability if it ever goes off. I mean, if he ever becomes unpoisoned.
So if he's unpoisoned, he will actually still have the goblin ability.
Yeah, why not? We'll let him have some fun. I mean, we could just give him the Scarlet Woman ability because that'd be funny.
Yeah. Give him Goblin for real, but tell him Boffin. Well, that ship has sailed.
Yeah. So we're gonna tell Satan that I kind of want to say Coulson, and if they kill Coulson, I'll give Satan McKay. I think that's somewhat balanced, so they don't learn the fourth evil immediately. Yeah. What do you think?
I think that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. We'll pull Satan in again, and then do the rest of the stuff. Hello. With your
Hello.
bounty hunter ability, you are going to
Yes.
learn that Coulson is evil.
What? I can't believe that. I'm the very real bounty hunter, and I'm gonna go after Coulson.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay.
And while though, like in that case, I mean, here's the thing, right? Let's say there wasn't already a bounty hunter in play, and she became the bounty hunter. She might have turned someone evil, and if we did send her to that evil person, she's going to get them killed.
Yeah, exactly. So
I
think Coulson will come out as a recluse when prompted. But knowing Coulson, he may hide it.
Maybe. You never know.
I know Coulson to be, he'll be a little mischievous when he wants to be. Okay, we'll get the madness pick, and then we'll do the rest of the stuff. Pull Samantha, and we'll get her pick. Hello.
Hi.
Who would you like to make mad today?
I think I will make Quinn mad as the bounty hunter and see how that goes.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I love this game.
What? What are the chances? For the record, Quinn is the bounty hunter.
Game with where McKay, Tiffy, and Brian were the minions, and Brian made Ash mad as the bounty hunter and was actually the bounty hunter.
Yeah, that was such a wild shot in the dark. I mean, Quinn's gonna really adhere to this.
Hi, Quinn.
Yeah,
Hey, Quinn.
watch it.
The Sarah Novus made you mad as the bounty hunter.
Yeah, there's no secrets.
So do that what you will.
Please
I can give
show
you your
me the
ping as
Sarah
well.
Novus.
I can
Please
give you
show
a
me the
ping,
Sarah
your
Novus.
ping as well. Your ping is Denny.
Please let Denny be the fucking Ceranovus. That would be so fucking funny. Oh my god. He fucking better.
Enjoy it.
Alright, bye nerds.
Bye. Okay. So we'll go to Eric and then McKay, and that's it.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
You learned that Mark or Mataro are the drunk.
Are the drunk? All right, thank you.
Thank you. And then McKay is lost.
Yep.
Hello,
Wow.
friend. I have
Hi.
2 pieces of information for you.
2.
The first
very good
is
pieces.
you are evil.
Okay.
The second is you learn Rob.
Rob. Oakley dokley.
Thank you.
Bye.
And that's it.
Do we do Denny?
Oh, no, we didn't do Denny. Denny's going to learn 1.
Phrasing.
Hello, Denny.
Well, hi, Rocco. Hi,
You
Steve.
learned a 1.
I was supposed to trust McKay this game.
You have 2 neighbors, Denny. It doesn't necessarily have to be McKay.
I was, but they and I were supposed to be friends.
You did
Okay.
shift
Speaking of
seats
friends-
just to be friends, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nina shifted seats to avoid being enemies, but McKay and I
Oh,
sat
I
down
gotcha.
next to each other.
That's what it was.
Okay. So
Okay,
it's
well, Nina's
war
probably evil. So
Of
that's-
Denny and McKay against Jerome and Mataro. Is that what it is?
yeah. I'm gonna stick to the bit. Jerome and Taro gotta go.
Okay, works for me.
All right,
Thank you,
friends.
All right, that should be it, and we can wake him up.
Do we want to think about Savant information real quick? Or do you want to wing it?
Let's think about it. I think.
I do like one of Tiffy's. Tiffy
What
says
is
all evil
Tiffy's?
are equidistant, which is actually
Oh,
true. There's
they
2.
are. Yeah,
There's
all
2
equal-
between
yeah.
each evil.
Yeah, all evil are equidistant. I love that.
Tiffy's begging for us to use that one. And then I think we lean into the what do you call it? The supposed drunk pings, and we say like maybe one of your neighbors is the drunk or something, or something to that effect.
One of your neighbors. Let's just do as an outsider. How about that?
Yeah, that actually works. That works. Why specify so much as the drunk? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's hook him up.
Cool.
Good morning, town. I have died on my birthday.
No, Rocco, that's not true. Real quick, we have a death redemption that I gotta cover.
Even better.
Unfortunately, Evil Steve did not wish Rocco a happy birthday, so chat teamed up with the demon and killed me. Rocco is fine though.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's specified. Yeah.
And that was from Ellen Michael. Also, we have a shout out for I'm in for life. So shout out Neutral Steve in chat. Can we give Neutral Steve a shout out?
You're the best.
Shout
Woo! Now you can play.
Okay, now go. Yeah.
Steve, now you can make fun of us.
I'm gonna go talk to Denny.
Jerome?
Sure. Fashion 3 for 3?
I'd rather have a 1, and you can lie to me.
What's your first name, though?
My first name is Rob.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Very good, McKay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Slayer, if you'd like to make it
I
not
did
obvious
deserve
that
it,
you're
chat.
the spawn. I'm
It's true.
probably just gonna claim something else random.
So you're not even going to claim Slayer at all?
No, probably not.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll claim Slayer, and then you don't have to claim Savant, but I'll give you my Savant info. How's that?
All right, sounds good. I'll leave you to
All right,
talk
Steve,
to
you want to stick around?
Bye.
I can't stick around, but we should get Rocco in here to make sure that we get the
that's
correct
right, yeah.
information.
Yep. Sorry.
Wait,
that
why
is
won't-
correct.
Yeah, I'm just letting Rocco storytell. It was his birthday wish. Wait, it won't let me ping? Oh, I'm disconnected.
Somewhere there's 3.
What up?
I disconnected, but Rob is trying to get some Savant information.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's go to his room. Sorry, Rob, I disconnected. What the heck is going on?
Can I get some Savant info?
Yes, you can. You learn one of your neighbors is an outsider, or
I forgot about that,
all
Trav.
evils are equidistant to one another.
Equidistant?
Yep.
So what do you mean by that? Like they are...
There are equal number of seats between all the evils.
So like if I was evil and Motara was evil, then that would be 1, 2, 3. And then every evil person would be 3 seats away from each other.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Also, chat pointed out, Rob, you got the Savant after a World Cup game, and you're probably not happy about that.
Savant.
You were bluffing Savant the World Cup. You said you hated it, and now you're forced to do it.
No. Yeah. Chat. Thanks. I agree with you. I'm just gonna roll with it and be the Savant. We'll see what happens. I'm not telling anybody else in the Savant. I'm bluffing Slayer, which is Samantha's role, and Samantha. At least that's what they told me. And Samantha is gonna pretend to be something totally different. I don't know what they're gonna do. So
cool. I'll have fun and good luck.
Cat says you're welcome.
Okay, but your actual character, though.
It's the bounty hunter.
Maybe
know what
Rocco
you did,
gave.
Eddie.
Maybe
You know what
you
you-
misclicked. Maybe
You know
it's
what
on
you did.
Evil Steve.
You know what you did. You know what you did.
Sorry, I can't help you.
You know what you did.
Can't help you, friend.
Bye, Teddy.
Bye-bye. Uh-oh.
What a conversation. Quinn thinks he's found the Serenopus for sure.
Ooh, I like that. Farmer meets Slayer. Got it. All right.
All right, bye.
Joke, and it cannot the farmer. I can go with that and make him lose his mind.
Sure. The person who hard claimed farmer to me already is Nina, by the way. So Nina is claiming farmer, but shouldn't be surprised that you're the real farmer if you.
Right. No worries. One of you will have to become the farmer if I die, though.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
I feel like making a fuss.
Ooh, about what?
I am a farmer, an undertaker,
Technically true,
or a slayer.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I think I've heard of one of those.
11 then. Really good at celebrating birthdays.
Yep, really good.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yep, thanks, Nina.
Bye. That was a fun. Hello.
I don't know if you ever got an answer to your question about Chaos Hatter. Did you get
I
one?
said yes.
Yes, Chaos Hatter is in play for Roccos Birthday, so have fun.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Executed. He's my bounty hunter ping.
He's your bounty hunter ping?
Yes.
Okay. I can work with that. I am a slayer who is gonna try to wait till later in the game to use it so I can try to kill the demon.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I would avoid Denny. I think we can execute him. Be fine with that.
Okay. Sounds good.
He gives minion.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's great. Yep.
That's wild with the info we gave Rob, though. You know what I mean? Like, finding a bounty hunter ping solves the game if that's the true half the information. And yet it is the true half the information, and yet it's not going to solve the game.
Damsel's not on the script.
I mean, I'm assuming it's...
In fact, he knows it's not true because he would be in that ping.
Probably.
All right.
All right, good luck.
Hunters maybe okay.
The
Empath is good.
Lunist is like 10 out of 10.
10 out of
right?
10, exactly.
Yeah, really
Undertaker's
good at
bad.
celebrating
Innkeeper
birthdays.
might be okay. Savant is not great. Philosopher's
Yeah.
not great. Artist is good. So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of a 0 or 5. Okay, cool. That's very helpful.
Yeah. Wait, what are you?
I am a 9 out of 10 at celebrating birthdays. I am a party animal.
Really good.
Yeah,
Okay.
really good.
Good to know. See ya.
What is that ranking?
Party town. Welcome back to town, everyone. I hope you had a day of fun conversation and shenanigans and tomfoolery.
Day one question. Yeah.
There are not many shenanigans on this script, but
That's what I'm
Slayer,
looking.
you
Are
know,
there?
in
There's
the grid
Slayer.
is a
I
shenanigan.
mean, there's slayers.
Of course. Jerome?
That's it.
Not shenanigan. I'm going to say that I've heard of a bounty hunter that has a ping on Danny Boy, so we should kill him. Thank you.
I've also heard of a noble ping on Jerome, by the way.
Yeah,
One-
so far.
Well, that's a bold face lie.
We could just get this out here right away. Quinn is claiming to be the bounty hunter who saw me. Quinn did try to ping me immediately, but I denied it because I had to talk to McKay, because that was a very important conversation McKay and I had. So I do believe that either Quinn had a bounty hunter like ping ready to go, or is just ready to lie about having a bounty hunter ping. Those are the two options.
I mean, you are effectively saying the same thing in both of those points. So
Well, I'm saying you either made it up or you received it, like, and you're coming for me.
Those
You didn't have time to like think of it, get your demon. You're not a minion with like a bounty hunter ping or whatever. You're probably like drunk or something.
Okay. Well, I'd still like to get you executed just to get that rolled out of the way. If you're
Yeah, let's
okay
just
with
kill you, Denny.
Allies, assemble! Protect me!
You know who's good at
Nomination.
celebrating birthdays?
Are open.
Probably the boffin.
Who's the boffin?
Looking for Yag phrase.
The boffin would be good at celebrating birthdays.
Maybe that's a 9 out of
It's
10.
kind of true. Yeah.
I feel like
Well-
that's like a party trick though. So maybe.
Well,
I'm-
if nominations open, I would like to nominate Denny.
Nominations are open.
I nominate Denny.
Tell me why.
Hi, I'm the bounty hunter. I have a ping on Denny. Let's kill this.
Denny?
The bounty hunter is obviously a very swingy character, because if you believe Quinn's information to be sober, then having 4 evils running amok is very, very scary, and I understand that. I receive good information, and I will be beneficial to town to keep around. I don't trust Quinn. I don't trust his information. Please keep me alive.
No,
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
We'll take 6.
I have a different kill I like a little more.
Then a bounty hunter.
No, we can do this. This is okay.
No, this is good
So
too.
many hands.
It's not. This is not bad.
6 votes is enough to put Danny on the block.
Much for assembling the team.
All right, I'll nominate Eric.
Satan nominates Eric. Tell me why.
There is a reason for this. It's I don't know quite whether it's going to pan out the way I think it will. It's kind of I'm kind of trusting someone else. So it's not ironclad here, but I think there is reason to believe that Eric could be evil, possibly in specific the Nodashi.
Eric?
I'm voting.
Okay. It'll take 6 to tie, 7 to put Eric on the block.
I don't want to tie this.
Vote McKay, please. No, my
Why are we
friend.
tying this? Let's not tie this.
Librarian got that info.
Oh, sorry, Denny. I got distracted by stuff.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay.
By the
4
shiny.
is not enough. Eric is safe for the day.
Such an evil tenement.
So I see that before the game, Donnie and McKay were sort of in an agreement. And
Yeah,
see
I nominate Jerome.
Yeah, I think it's falling apart right now. So I think they're not in the same team.
Tell me why, McKay.
Because he sat in C3.
Jerome,
That's a good
what
reason.
is your defense for sitting in seat 3?
I can't read English numbers.
Oh, okay. It'll take 6 to tie. 7
Jerome is my exact opposite, so he must be on the other team.
7 to put Jerome on the block.
Ironclad.
Pertinent, this is actually a better kill. Jerome hard claimed to me, and he's in a different evil ping. He never hard claims on day one.
Don't tie it at least.
5 is not enough.
Sorry, Denny, I tried.
Thanks, McKay.
I agree, fact.
You know, I tried.
Up the line.
Speaking of trying, Denny Boy nominates Rob.
Tell me
That
why.
wasn't the deal.
Yeah, you're right. Rob voted for me and did not even entertain lifting me like Mark did. So Samantha also
Rob?
voted for me, but Samantha can stay alive because we had a fun chat. So
I voted for
Rob,
you
your
and everyone
defense?
else.
I kind of believe, Quinn, that you are evil, so I just
Yes,
want
I
to kill
do.
you and see what Quinn's next piece of information is.
It'll take 6 to tie. 7 to put Rob on the block instead.
That is correct, Johnny.
why don't we
yeah.
have a mutually beneficial agreement where Kryn receives a new bounty hunter ping, but I stay alive?
I
I don't know if the storytellers are going to
your ability. You would have
How
to
would you
die
do that?
in order for that to happen.
3 is not enough.
Rocco is very accepting of bribes. We
This
can
is
make
true.
this happen. Rocco, I think you're very handsome today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Danny, we're not playing buyer's remorse here.
Is Rocco a lovely person?
Trauma. Ending the day in about 10 seconds if you don't get another nomination in.
Denny always has to die day one. It's just like McKay must have a goblin in play.
Actually,
Danny Boy has to
some
get
mark.
executed day one.
Is that a nomination, Rob?
No.
Okay.
I think evil might be
Ending the
cooked
day
here
in 3,
based on who nominated.
1. Denny is dragged to the center of town, executed, and dies. Good night, everyone.
No.
Good night.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay.
You thought I
good.
was the demon? Excuse me?
I mean, I would give the demon and the bounty hunter ping if there's a Scarlet Woman. That's just
That
funny.
is 100% true, but like also wild, kind of a lot of wild stuff happened that day, right?
Yeah.
Coldfire Mortaro saw Goblin, which he
I don't
technically has for real, we decided, if he ever becomes unpoisoned.
It becomes unpoisoned. I did tell Nita we're gonna run Chaos Hatter.
Yep.
She did ask. And then I don't know who's saying they're the noble. That's interesting. It's a bluff. But anyway, let's see what we do. Let's go to Mark. Hello, Mark. Who would you like to protect?
Hello. Well, based on sketchiness claims, Jerome seems super sketchy, so he'll be one.
Okay.
And the whole Danny Boy McKay thing, so I think I'll do McKay. So Jerome and McKay.
All right, thank you.
Hmm?
Let's make Cade the drunk one in that, and then we'll give another.
So
challenge.
I mean, there's okay. So let's have a chat about what we could do. So the townsfolk, drunk's one of the two players, right?
Yeah.
Generally speaking, you avoid drunking good like evil players with it, right? Unless you pick both.
Yeah. I mean, drunken Jerome doesn't really matter here too.
Drunking Jerome would take the bounty hunter ability drunk on Satan herself, which would give Quinn a correct bounty hunter
Get
ping.
a true ping. Oh,
Quinn
that's
would
really,
actually
yeah.
get a
Yeah,
real
let's do
one.
that. Oh,
But
let's do that.
But is that really a good use of this? I mean, it does something.
I mean, they have an extra evil, and now they're never going to be able to find it. So let's
Yeah.
neutralize it a little bit.
Now, yeah, this should be fun.
Yeah, let's do that. And we'll drunk Jerome.
Which in turn drunk Satan
Philo
herself.
drunk is no longer there for the night, which is very funny. Steve, I love this idea.
Thanks. I think you can do this. I never do it, but I think you can turn. Oh wait, the Philo drunk.
Just
thing,
Philo drunk and turn it upside down for the
you
night.
just turn it upside down. There, the app actually supports it. I've never done it. I have a chance. Yay!
Lovely. All right, let's
and that's what chat's going to do.
Hello.
Hi.
Please select a player and a character.
I'd say that worked out really well for me, so I'm gonna do it one more day and see what happens. Quinn as bounty hunter. Bye.
Cool. Well, there's only one thing to do, Rocco.
Well, let's see the kill, and then we'll just give Quinn both a piece of information at once. Yeah, let's do that. Makes it easier on us.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to kill?
I wish I was the Vig. I love killing my minions as the Vig. So sad. But I'll kill. I think I'll go for. I'm gonna go for McKay.
McKay it is. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Bye.
Oof. Rip the evil bonus.
Yep. And now we go to Quinn.
I think. Well, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Steve.
Again, you are Matt as the bounty hunter.
Lovely.
And your new ping is McKay.
No fucking shit. I am deeply, deeply unsurprised. Well, now they can kill me and see, because they're claiming Alchemist Goblin. So.
Aw.
I'm sorry, Quinn. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Or how the tea brews for Quinn. And there's just McKay. Yeah, just McKay. And then we'll give.
Wait, I guess I zoned out. Do we give Samantha?
Yeah, Samantha made Quinn mad again.
Yeah. But who'd you give the bounty hunter ping?
I gave McKay.
You gave it on McKay. Okay, it wasn't marked on the grim. I just want to make sure. Okay, I thought you were gonna give to the Ceranos. That's what he wanted. But that was mean. You broke up that alliance.
Well, yeah. Now they're gonna be dead. They're gonna try.
I guess they weren't in an alliance. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, turn on Quinn. It's perfect. Yeah, and McKay, we're gonna learn.
But
Nina.
wait. McKay dies. So you gave a dead player in the bounty hunter ping?
McKay's safe by the innkeeper.
Oh God, that was the other half.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah,
listen, I've checked out. I'm letting you handle all the decisions. I'm just here for color commentary.
Yeah, McKay survives by the innkeeper.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect night. It's literally a perfect night.
Yeah, I like that.
Hi. I am having no luck getting either of my neighbors, one of whom must be evil, to admit to me that they are evil. And so I do not know who the evil team is, and I wish one of them would.
Why would your neighbors be evil?
Because they seem to be on opposite teams. That's why.
Just socially.
Oh wait, one of them just told me they're the Ceranovus, but I don't know if it's true or not. This is gonna be fun. The thing is, there is a bounty hunter if I'm evil. So okay. Anyway,
you are gonna learn Nina tonight.
Okie dokie.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Wait, isn't that an invalid ping?
No, I went to rob them at Nina.
Oh, Nina's the Hatter. Yeah, you're right.
And for Savant. What do you think? Let's do.
In a way, chat's right. Quinn did break Ceranos in chat.
Oh, did he?
He whispered, "McKay, I'm the Cernobus."
Oh.
Yeah, I'm letting Rocco take. I'm not even gonna like pipe up anymore. I'm too busy like just reading chat and having fun. I'm vibing tonight.
Savant info for today will be.
So let's talk about why would there be no death at night? Is the innkeeper really the only reason?
Yeah, innkeeper is it, unless. Yeah.
It's really it, right? Unless some like alchemist poisoner hit the demon or something crazy like that, or an evil innkeeper drunk the demon, or an alchemist. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's possible reasons, but
Yeah, Mark's going to be very confirmed that he's not the drunk.
yeah, he's definitely not the drunk, right? Or he's, it's an evil ploy.
Or something else going on, right? I kind of want to do something to show that Denny was good. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it during the day, and when Rob would come in, I'll make it.
Yeah, we could do something with like, I mean, there's only one player dead, right? So like the obvious thing is like, oh, there's a dead evil as the
Oracle
false
0.
information. Yeah.
Oracle 0 or.
I don't have a lot of like stuff to go on. I mean, there's a lot going on here. The question is, what do we want to signal to Rob?
Let's do Oracle 0, which is true. Actually, yeah, let's do Oracle 0.
If you want to give something very dangerous here, I always like to think about information that kind of relates to what other people are seeing, but maybe isn't necessarily something you want to necessarily share public. So you might give us a true piece of information that the balloonist saw like the Hatter last night or something, and he might not want to out that there's actually a Hatter in play. You know what I mean? And the bounty hunter ping is evil.
McKay gets that information. McKay's going to relay that loudly.
Right. So that's balloonist, a good possible true piece of information, maybe.
A Hatter.
And then something else that's just general game state, like
there is an Oracle 1.
Sure, yeah. I mean, the Oracle 1 makes sense, right? You're basically saying Denny Boy was evil.
Yeah, which will back up Quinn.
Yep.
If I can spell Halsey correctly.
I mean, those make sense, and they one piece relates to him, and he has to talk to other people to figure out what's going on. The other half is just straight up information he can use himself. I think that's a good balance of savant information.
All right, let's go up.
Cool.
Oh, recluse.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you all slept well, because guess what? You're all still here. No one died tonight.
Evil twin game?
Well, fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, obviously Denny and I were evil twin pair.
Innkeeper?
Damn it.
Mark's face.
Please, my hands are occupied. Please message me to speak, McKay.
Me?
Yes, you, McKay. Sorry, Rob. In a bit.
Oh.
You're not going to believe this shit, McKay.
What?
You're my next ping.
That seems very unlikely to me.
I don't know what quite else to tell you.
I think you're just evil.
It's very maddening, McKay. It's very maddening. I'm in a very mad position.
Were you half of the drunk ping? That's my
position.
question.
I know one half of the drunk ping, and it is not myself.
I also know one half of the drunk ping. Was it Mataro?
Ooh, that's not the half I have.
Ooh, what's the half you have?
Nope, not telling you because you're.
I told you my half.
Yeah, well, I think you're evil, so no, fuck you.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you.
It's honestly a good idea for me to be executed.
The side effect of this conversation is McKay's going to go talk to Denny Boy like they're both evil, and I gotta catch that conversation.
This because it's one of two things. If I'm the alchemist goblin, and I really am, I'm healthy and sober, I get executed, good wins. If I'm not the drunk alchemist goblin, or if I am the drunk alchemist goblin, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
So I wouldn't be harmful to test. I know the argument's going to be, well, what if you're really the goblin? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else. I mean, I don't want to be in final. I think I should be gone before final 5.
The question
Have
is,
you told
Yeah.
everyone
do
that
you
you're
do
an
anything with
alchemist goblin?
I've told everyone I got stuck in a double claim with someone yesterday, so that may have been Sarah Madness on their part. But yeah, I mean, I might change my strategy today because
Yeah.
Either one could work. Totally up to you.
Exactly. I don't know which
But you
one
know
is gonna
Coulson
work
is the
best.
recluse, right?
Yes, Coulson is 100% the recluse, mechanically confirmed. Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
actually.
Well,
Yeah.
good
Cool.
luck.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right. Thank you. Bye. Where's Coulson? Trying to talk to Coulson.
What do you think's going on? What do you think I'm going to tell you right now?
I know nothing about you, so
Okay.
hopefully you're going to tell me that you are.
You know a lot. You know a little bit about. You might not know anything about this game, me, but you know something about me.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you the innkeeper?
I'm not the innkeeper.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay. What do you want to do then? Are you the librarian?
No, I'm the savant.
Oh, that was in my 3s.
Well,
I'm the alchemist goblin.
Can't use that one anymore. No.
No, we should kill me. Let's do it.
Mataro is the alchemist
I
goblin.
don't believe Mataro.
I think one of you is just the goblin.
Well, but you can't have an alchemist goblin and a goblin on the same script.
You can't?
No. Isn't it out of play?
No, not anymore.
Oh, all right. Nice. Nice. That was retconned because it used to have to be out of play, didn't it?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
So another way to say it would be the balloonist saw a hatter on night 1 or night 2.
Correct.
All right. And I have a question to clarify on my first day's information. When you say all evils are equidistant, would that include a recluse potentially?
I can if I want it to be.
It can if you want it to be. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Very good. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
How do you take it?
He was mostly just he saw a balloonist last night. So either night 1 or 2.
Got it.
The double claim of balloonist is doing a lot of work in this game, I think.
Yep. It's gonna be fun.
I think there's.
Yeah, we should kill me so that good wins.
As the alchemist good
As
goblin.
the alchemist goblin, and definitely not the regular goblin.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
What do you want to share?
I just did share. I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want from me. This is what I got, friend. This is what I got.
All right, fine. I'm maybe a slayer, but maybe not.
Or what?
Maybe a slayer, but maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah, Johnny, this is pretty wild. It can get wilder. This is pretty wild for something that could have been more normal.
Welcome back to town, everyone.
If I have told
Hello.
you my new bounty hunter ping is, please do not share that information with anyone else. It just occurred.
It's me, apparently.
Well, fuck you, McKay.
Pertinent information.
Is it really McKay, Quinn?
Yeah.
Yes, it really is fucking McKay.
McKay's been claiming to be alchemist goblin, so probably just the goblin.
Well, McKay changed their tune on me and is now claiming a role which I have heard hard claimed before.
I would love to hear that. That sounds fun.
Now, it occurred to me that given that no one died last night, I could be innkeeper drunk right now, and McKay very well could be good.
So let's kill me and let's find out.
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Do we know who the innkeeper actually protected? Is Quinn innkeeper drunk?
Know who the innkeeper protected?
I haven't even heard of an innkeeper, so...
I mean, it's the only
Yeah,
thing
I've-
that could prevent night death unless the demon intentionally sunk.
Yep.
Or was poisoned, possibly.
Yeah, or was poisoned.
Or alchemist poisoner? But then that would mean McKay can't be alchemist.
Oh, actually, I hadn't considered that. That's interesting.
Nominations are open, town.
I
Mataro?
don't think McKay's a kill tonight. I think that let's follow other leads.
I'd like to nominate Jerome.
Tell me why, Mataro.
I have reason to believe that Jerome may be a demon with the Boffin Farmer ability. Like I said, Jerome was hard claiming farmer to everyone in town yesterday. Jerome never hard claims, and he is apparently in a different evil ping. And reading socially pretty evil. So I think I'd like to clear this up now as opposed to later.
Jerome?
I think you're very wrong, and it's very common for you when you're able to put Remy under the bus with some fake information.
I really want to kill Jerome, like in my heart of hearts.
It'll take 6 votes to put Jerome on the block.
What is the nature of the evil ping?
Yeah, I'd like to know that because
I heard it was a noble ping.
Who else is in the noble ping?
I was not given any other names.
5 is not enough.
Mark socially.
There's so many roles y'all are talking about that I
I'll
haven't
nominate Nina.
Tell me why.
I've heard there may be an evil ping on Nina.
Nina?
There is not an evil ping on me. I am good.
It'll take 6 votes to put Nina on the block.
Heard this, heard that. I'm the only one actually talking about my goddamn things in this town.
I'll vote for you, Denny.
Thanks.
Also,
It's not going to go through, but you shouldn't waste your vote.
That's the thought that counts.
2 is not enough.
pertinent to Eric, remember what I told you before.
Interesting. Cryptic.
I'll nominate McKay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's see if they claim to be the goblin.
I am, in fact, the alchemist goblin, so we should all vote on this. Every single person in the circle should vote on this so that good wins.
That is a goblin claim. It'll take 6 votes.
I have heard of a second alchemist goblin. I think McKay is just a goblin.
Yeah. I don't want to vote for either of them.
I think McKay is Saramad.
You can't be Sarah. Yeah.
You can.
I hard claimed something
You can be
completely
Saruman as
different
the
to someone else
alchemist.
today.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, sure, and you could just make it almost.
They hard claimed a different role to me in front of, I think, Rocco.
To be fair, to be fair, I think McKay just mad. Period.
Yeah, that seems like a very McKay thing to do. Does anyone have any actual information rather than concepts of an information that we would like to work off of?
Second call for nominations.
Okay,
I nominate Rob.
Tell me why, McKay.
I heard there's an evil ping on Rob.
Rob, is there an evil ping on you?
No, but this would suggest that McKay's more likely to be the real goblin than the alchemist goblin.
Shot Tiffy.
It'll take 6 votes to put Rob on the block.
My bounty hunter information.
We gotta step up the
cannot
salon
be
info.
Only information that is publicly available right now.
I
It's
don't have
not.
any information. I will only get
Okay,
information
good.
when I die.
What is not enough?
But yeah, I don't know what to do with.
I'm trying to figure out where the noble
personally know
is.
right now.
Colton will nominate Eric.
Tell me why, Coulson.
Yep, there is some information pointing to Eric. We tried to do this yesterday, didn't quite make it, but if we got nobody better, I would like to see Eric removed from the game.
Eric?
My hand is up. Take the vote.
It'll take 6.
I'm okay calling the bluff, but once again, from what I know, this is kind of indirect. But I'm down to investigate it. I mean, it's better than nothing.
So the information that is being used to incriminate Eric is
It's
actually a
enough.
good thing on Eric.
Huh?
Yeah, Quinn knows what's going on,
Which is why I'm not voting on this.
which is a fine. Like, I think we can get Min on this and move it. I don't.
Well, I mean,
I
let's.
think it's weird information either way.
I mean, let's break the ice. Satan is claiming to be the empath. I am the empath. So
Denny.
Satan is lying. Satan is
No,
also
I'm the
claiming to have
fellow
got. Hold
empath.
on. Let me finish. Satan is also claiming to get an empath 0 on Eric and Coulson. Coulson is the recluse. So that's quite
that is what I've
fascinating,
heard.
isn't it?
It sure
Eric,
is.
if you no-
I
if
was
you
going to
nominate-
talk to you tomorrow, as Coulson
Got
can
it.
attest.
We were
I
just
am a
talking
Philo
about
your
empath.
number.
The end of the day in 10 seconds.
What's
But
your
now that's
number,
out,
Denny?
so that's fun. Thanks. Thank you. Very cool.
What's your number, Denny?
1.
5.
We tried McKay and Nina.
4. 3.
We did.
2. 1.
Boom.
Eric is executed and dies. Good night.
Thanks, Benny. Oh.
Well, this is a spicy game. I like
Yeah,
it.
that just escalated quickly.
I feel if Satan kills Nina, Satan's out of there. I think. But we'll see. Let's see if Mark protects someone again.
Yeah.
Hello, Mark.
Hey, well, I definitely think McKay is the goblin, and so I'm going to pick the same two. I'm debating between Mataro. I saw Mataro talking to Nina, but I think McKay is the evil one. So I'm going to keep the same two, McKay and Jerome, because I think a Vigor Mortis is trying to kill minions and failing.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I get the reasoning, but why would the demon? I mean, why would the demon kill the goblin?
Yeah, like that part doesn't make sense, right? A demon wouldn't
Yeah,
kill
I
a
mean,
goblin.
You do that on the Vortalk script where you
On a
know,
Vortex
you
script,
just-
maybe, right? But I think the other half of that would be maybe he's hoping to drunk the goblin. Maybe?
Well, I'm just gonna leave it on Jerome because it's not really nothing changes with that. So
Yeah, I think we just leave it as is for now.
I mean, we could give McKay the other outsider, but the only outsider is the recluse, which we can ping as anything. So
Yeah.
I'm fine just leaving it on Jerome for now. All right. Waking up Samantha. Hello.
Hi. I was gonna move it, but then my demon told me that she wanted Quinn to remain the bounty hunter. So
That's what we'll do.
sorry, Quinn. Hopefully you don't hate being mad. Bounty hunter, please.
Thank you.
Quinn
I
does
don't
not
think
hate
he's
being
mad.
mad.
I don't
No.
think he's mad at all.
He's happy to be mad. But I mean, just to be clear, like, right, he did break madness in Whispers, which is breaking madness, but it's also in person, that's the kind of madness the storyteller would never catch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring Quinn and let him know about madness, then we'll get to go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, Quinn. You know what's coming. You're mad as the bounty hunter.
I'm not mad at this. This
I
isn't
wouldn't be either.
shocking information to me.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Like this is good.
Yeah. You're just having a grand old time over there.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I would not be this open if I weren't mad, but I'm kind of having a fun time, honestly.
Well, I hope it continues for you.
Oh man, what a chum this Serenovus is. Can't wait for them to find out what they're doing.
All right, thank you. Let's see who Satan kills.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, thanks, Jenny. Well, we'll see how long this lasts. I'm debating between Mark and Nina because they're my prime innkeeper targets right now. Samantha tells me that Rob is the savant, which is also a good kill, but I want that IK gone. I think I'll kill Nina about it.
Okay, you're gonna kill Nina?
Yep.
A hatter has died.
Ooh, good fun.
We
All
will
right.
run Chaos Hatter, so you can become a minion if you would like to.
I think that's a good call. TBH.
Actually, we're gonna get the entire evil team in here, and then we'll do that.
Cool.
Yeah, let's get the entire evil team in here.
Yo.
Hi, guys.
I knew she didn't want to die. Haha. All right. Hello.
Wait, one Samantha, hang on. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hatter's
What
died.
happened? Yep.
We're gonna
Kill the
run
Hatter.
Chaos Hatter because it's fun. So one of you must become a demon, but I'll let you guys decide that, and then two of you must become minions.
I think taking the demon heat off of me is a good call.
I shouldn't get it. Trust me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No!
Samantha, are you willing to take it? I'm okay keeping it too, if you want. I can be the M.
How about I go? I'll go Nodashi.
Okay.
It'd be great if someone could be the Scarlet Woman.
Then setting yourself, and I'll pick Goblin then.
Okay, I'll pick SW. I like it.
All right, thank you.
And we should. Actually, no, I can say that right now.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, there's some chaos.
Yep. So poisoned empath. Mataro is no longer a poisoned goblin.
Yeah, he's actually the real goblin now.
We got poisoned Savant.
Savant's poisoned, so we could just lie to Rob as much as we
Hunter's
want.
gone.
Oh, that's true. So also, I guess we can pay out the prediction because the prediction was what demon will be in play at the end of the game, and I don't think it can change now.
Yeah.
No green Tiffy.
So everything else is good. The bounty hunter ping is gone. Savant will always be poisoned now.
Yeah, then there's no more. There's no more boffin, so no more Philo ability. So Quinn's actually dangerous now.
Quinn's very dangerous now, and he will never be mad again after tonight.
That's true. He also will never be mad again. He's technically not mad anymore, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know it, but yeah. We're gonna give the goblin. Why not?
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Okay.
We'll wake up McKay. Hi, McKay.
Hi.
Oh, you're gonna learn Jerome.
Okie dokie. Okay, I gotta talk to Nina today then. Okay, bye.
You know what's amazing? Jerome is drunk.
Oh my god, he's the drunk goblin currently. That is that is true. Oh my gosh, I hope this happens. I just realized though, like I was like planning on using the Savant to really balance things for good because they didn't have a lot of information, and like now we have to lie to the Savant. So like, what do we do with that information?
I'll say for tomorrow he'll get one of your days is poisoned. One day you received false info one day.
What if we tell?
And then there's no goblin in play?
What if we say McKay is currently the drunk goblin?
McKay is currently a drunk goblin. Yeah, because it will confirm. If he talks to Mark, he'll believe that.
Right? I mean, in a way, it does back up. That's what Mark was going for. So
yeah, I like that.
I like that.
All right, so come up.
We'll see.
Good morning, town.
Very specific.
But not all of you. One did
That's like
die.
it's basically back up.
One
This is the day
being
to.
Nina.
That sucks.
Aww.
This is the day to do it.
I was the Hatter.
Ooh.
Also, new number is a 1, which I am entirely unsurprised by.
New number of what?
1.
Empath.
Coulson.
By Empath.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that a new number?
No problem
I
with
think
that.
it's stupid. I think it's
Yeah.
stupid as hell.
Can I bring Motaro in?
Yeah, sure. I guess I'm waiting for Motaro.
You say, "Can I bring Rotar?" and then he left you, right?
Yeah, Motaro apparently went elsewhere after pinging here.
Lame.
Which is one reason why I wanted to know whether Eric had seen me in the drunk ping, but he
Yeah.
claims he hasn't.
So, yeah, that's a good question. Do you know who Eric's drunk pings are?
Nope. Eric
Okay.
just said that he told both of his drunk pings, so they know who they are.
Got it. I need to have a chat with him.
When all else fails,
All right.
I'm assuming you
Good
did
does
not
have an
get one of
alchemist
those then.
goblin.
I did not have an Eric drunk ping though, but I do
This
need
might
to
actually be
know
really
that
good for
because
good.
it's helpful for me. Okay. Well, that's good.
Alright.
So you're an empath. Great. Thank you.
Philo
Yeah.
Empath.
What?
I'm having second doubts on the McKay being drunk thing.
Okay,
Hear me
what
out.
were you
Hear me
thinking?
out. Because then when McKay dies and doesn't go off, then that confirms that Motaro must be the alchemist goblin, and then they go for it and good wins.
True.
But maybe that's okay. But that's using poison savant information to help good win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. Maybe
we could just
there's
say
no goblin ability in play.
Maybe, or something about the alchemist goblin is drunk, or I don't know.
Well, there's no Mataro's drunk. There's no goblin ability, right? Because he's just drunk.
Yeah, true. That's true. So that does back up the other stuff.
No goblin
Okay,
ability in play.
I think that's fine.
Right.
What was the other half we said?
You received false info one day.
Yeah. Okay. Reasonable.
Later.
He's not drunk, but the savant information is poison. So we could back up the librarian ping of him being drunk at least. But he's not. That is true. I just feel like if we went down that path and McKay gets executed and doesn't die as the goblin, then that says, well, I'm the alchemist goblin. And then they just turn and do that. I feel like that puts evil in a really bad spot, even though it might be good's only chance. I don't know. I'm torn.
That. Who were the other two you mentioned?
I think Mark and McKay are evil as well.
Mark and McKay? McKay's interesting because the last I heard they were in the bounty hunter ping. No idea if it's real or not. Mark, I have literally no information on.
Who is the noble?
I don't know. It might be Mark.
That's what I'm saying. We keep talking about this noble ping. I actually guessed Mark is the balloonist, not based on anything he said, but
yesterday.
No, really?
I'm actually the Ceranovis.
Yeah, I know, dipshit. I know.
Do
you?
Do you?
And you know what the funny part about this is, McKay?
What?
I'm actually the bounty hunter.
I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you. That's incredible. That's incredible. Well, let's keep this up, buddy.
What is this conversation?
Sounds great.
Okay. Bye.
Did you enjoy that, Quinn? That was a pretty amazing conversation, right? McKay just goes with it. Chaos incarnate.
Thank you.
Yep.
Probably mean evil changed roles.
Probably.
Maybe not, though. I don't know. Depends.
Maybe.
Okay.
And
Goblin again. Storytellers,
Yes.
could I please claim Slayer and shoot McKay?
Weapon of choice.
Let's use Quinn.
Samantha goes over to Quinn, picks Quinn up, and throws Quinn at McKay. There's no effect.
Okay,
Damn.
that's useful to me.
Well,
Is
anyways,
it?
I just want to be very
Yes.
well known.
Nina?
Anyone who is just joined us, that McKay
I just wanna
is
say-
hard claim. Sorry, Nina, you do your thing first.
I just want to say that I checked with Rocco early on and asked if we were running Chaos Hatter, and he said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So
That's good to know.
yes,
Ready?
That means it happens immediately? Is that what that means?
It means
and they can
even can become minion.
Whatever
Demon
they
and
want,
minion.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Danny?
I think there are a numerous amount of reasons why
Especially
Satan
the
herself
bounty
is evil.
hunter.
One, I asked Satan yesterday
works.
from 0 to 10, how good is your character at celebrating birthdays? Satan said 9. The philosopher is not a 9 out of 10.
Oh,
at
I agree
celebrating
with that.
birthdays.
I was not claiming
Hold
philosopher
on.
to you.
Hold on. Let me finish. 2, they told people that they were the empath and not the philosopher empath. 3, if you're going to go empath, typically you go on day 2 because an empath's most important night is day 1. So there's no reason to... I mean, there is a reason, but generally you go night 2 if you're choosing empath. And 4, if Satan is the Nodashi going through Eric the drunk into Quinn, that explains why Quinn's bounty hunter pings are mistaken.
Quinn?
Well, my bounty hunter pig just hard claimed being evil to me, Denny, so I'm not so sure about that world. So basically what has happened is McKay and I have spoken today, and
God.
McKay has hard claimed to me that
Neither
that
team
they
has a
are
full
the
picture
Ceranovis.
Yeah.
of what's going on.
I did do that to you and only you, Quinn.
I know. You have
But what's this
only
have to do with the nom?
and
Is there a
you've only
nom?
been choosing me to get into. So McKay, the Ceranovis, has routinely been making me mad that I am the bounty hunter every night. Now, here's the funny part about this, is that I'm actually the bounty hunter. Like, I am legitimately the bounty hunter. My first night's ping was Demi. My second night's ping was McKay. I have been mad every single day.
Denny,
I'll nominate. If our nominations open?
Nominations are open.
I'll nominate Satan.
Tell me why, Mark.
From the information put out.
Satan?
I'm okay to die.
Oh,
this
fuck,
is
I missed
fine.
your
I
death.
think at this point there's
We'll
so
get
much
it
heat
tomorrow.
on me that blue on blue is not worth it. So I'm all right to die. What I will say is that I am the Philo though. So, take that with you will.
It'll take 5 votes to put Satan on the block.
Satan did tell me she was the Philo empath, just to clear that up.
Yep. Did happen.
Okay, so Coulson lied to me, which is,
Although for
No,
for
it was
Dashi-
late enough that it wasn't a combo y'all could have had.
It was after I talked to
It
you,
was not a
Denny.
lie.
Yep.
6 is enough.
Also, running to me again, working my heart again.
No,
I think there were enough votes on me that yeah.
Actually, you know what? That makes me think. I think Coulson might be the demon.
Denny, for that no Dashi theory to work,
That
I
would
would
be-
have to be a drunk librarian seeing a drunk,
correct.
I think our evil team is McKay, Satan, Coulson.
which
I
is
think
possible.
Coulson and McKay,
Well, if
Satan.
it's
We
me,
all
I'm
just
dying.
voted on
Bye.
Satan.
Yeah.
How many
Would've
votes was
very
that?
much.
6.
Oh, you voted
That's
on a
it.
minion.
They
Being
moved the demon at the right time.
Sure.
Okay.
Coulson will nominate Coulson.
Interesting.
Tell me why.
Agree,
Sure,
Garrett.
let's vote on me, and Satan will vote on me too, and we can kill me instead, and that'll disprove this theory that I am the demon somehow with Satan. I'm a recluse. I don't mind dying. It's fine.
I'm okay putting vote 1 on this.
6
No
tie.
ties, please.
Yep. 7 to put Coulson on the block.
Good players. Stop
That is
sacrificing
on Satan,
yourself
but I'm okay with that as well.
for evil players.
Makes sense.
Are we doing this?
Sure. I don't
Please no
mind.
ties, please.
Yeah.
5 is not enough.
It's probably better.
That's really interesting.
Uh,
A lot of info there.
I'm going to nominate Jerome.
I could definitely see that as a demon
Tell me
move,
why, McKay.
but I also have to distrust
I'm just
for
telling
a particular
you,
reason.
seat 3, we should kill the person in seat 3. I believe strongly we should kill Jerome.
Jerome.
Fun fact to most people, I actually haven't liked them, but I only I wrote to one person and that person know I lied to them purposefully. I am one of the who I tell
gosh.
you, if not just straight up tell you. But beyond that, I'm going to tell, no, Mark, that's not you.
What?
I did not lie to you, Mark. And but I'm going to take a page from McKay's book and claim Goblin.
That is a goblin claim.
No way.
There's no way they would do this.
7 extra.
Come
There's no way
I
they
knew
would
it.
do this,
I knew it,
right?
Denny.
I think we probably just.
I think you're right, Mataro.
I don't believe anyone who has spoken to me this entire game. Except Quinn.
Hey.
Rocco, can I get
Of
a
course
story
McKay believes
consult?
Quinn.
Of course you can, Cora. What is that?
Hi, I wanted to know, does a poisoned bounty hunter still add an evil townsfolk?
The poison, if they're poisoned by Nodashi, no. Because technically
Well,
they're poisoned when tokens would go out.
Isn't the evil ping a set like the evil changing is a setup ability?
Oh, yeah,
right?
it is
So
setup
that would
ability, yeah,
happen
they're-
before any character effects. Yeah.
Yeah, they would still be an evil.
Is that the same case for being the drunk, or not?
Drunk
Because
is their drunk. If I put a bounty hunter back with the intention of being the drunk, there would not be an extra evil.
Okay, so a drunk bounty hunter does not create an extra evil, but a poisoned one does.
Because it's setup ability, yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We got there.
Yeah, the drunk is the difference because
The drunk is different,
only
yeah.
the bounty
Because there
hunter
was
now.
never a bounty hunter. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure are. Mingle,
I guess
mingle.
everyone wants you dead.
Okay, Storytellers, Quinn would like to nominate Quinn.
Tell me why, Quinn.
Don't do it, Quinn. Stop
I think it is
sacrificing
very
yourself.
clear that I am, at present, a useful idiot for the evil team. That my information is either tainted or unbelievable in some retrospect or way, and that my being mad is just a big ol' fucking farce. So, since the Storytellers are unwilling and able to execute me, I figure may as well give this a try.
Okay. It will take 6 to tie, 7 execute.
happening? Why is everyone panicking?
Kind of wish we gave
And I'm not going to let evil.
the goblin is drunk today now after Jerome's
totally
claim.
fine.
4 is not enough. I'll be ending the day in 10 seconds.
Oh, in retrospect, it would have been better. Damn.
I really think I'm right. I think the demon is
3, 2.
It's still
1. Satan is dragged to the center of town.
Still better
executed,
to-
and dies. Good night.
Edge.
If Satan was the empath killing me, or Quinn would have gotten Satan more.
Well, they got an evil dead.
Yeah. In retrospect here, I kind of wish... Well, first of all, great change of the demon by the Hatter. Just in the nick of time. Who got right out of there. But secondly, I kind of wish we had given the Savant information that the goblin was poisoned because it might have got Jerome killed.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible.
But thirdly, I was worried about good, but looking at this now, I don't know. It's pretty even.
I think Mataro's trusted enough that if he can get himself on the block, he was talking to Danny today about he wanted to test him being the drunk. So it's very possible Mataro can get an Alchemist Goblin win here.
Yeah, that drunk ping could come back to actually be the confirmation that like it actually might. Yeah, this is wild. But they could all be solved because Samantha has a very interesting kill.
Yeah, and then we also got to get what Mark's going to do first.
Yeah.
Hello, Mark. What you picking?
Sorry, I was muted. I was thinking about this. I think I'm going to pick McKay and Mataro because I think Mataro is the drunk, and I think McKay is evil.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Now we have a sober goblin. Do I make the other goblin drunk?
I mean, picked McKay and
Mataro.
Mataro, right? So, yeah, are we drunking the goblin, the alchemist?
It kind of feels mean, but it kind of feels right at the same time. I mean, drunking McKay will learn. McKay's not going to learn another minion because the minions are dead. The other minion's dead.
Yeah.
So that's just mean to McKay. So
What did we show last night? We showed Minion, right?
We showed a minion. We showed Jerome.
Yeah.
So I don't think Mataro's not going to die here today. The only issue is if he tries to get himself killed tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I don't.
It really comes down to, do we use the innkeeper townsfolk ability to drunk the person that helps or hurts town? Because it's kind of the downside of the strong ability, right? So the drunkenness is meant to be a drawback more than a boon.
Yeah, I agree.
In that world, you would drunk the alchemist goblin, even though I feel like it hurts good the most.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't see where I would drunk McKay in this situation. I definitely think drunken Jerome is the best option.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Town, I mean,
unfortunately, it just puts the game so out of solving reach for good, because then he looks like he's the actual drunk, and that, you know what I mean.
And Eric's information was sober,
which it wasn't.
It was never the Nodashi, which
and we don't have any other tools to really help good. But you know what? That's the downside of the innkeeper. Yeah, they have the bounty hunter. That's true, but they think it's on a goblin currently. So,
I mean, it proves that Eric was sober, which means Satan could never have been the Nodashi, which is true now. So that does help good and evil in the long run.
In some ways, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get
and Samantha might just kill Mark anyways.
Yeah, I think Samantha knows. Hello.
Hi. I lost the Scarlet Woman immediately.
Well, you got out of the game's not over at least.
Yeah, at least the game's not over. That's right.
There would have been a lot more panicking yesterday. There was.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many people that I want to kill. Oh man. I guess I have to go. I think Mark is just gonna keep it on McKay and Jerome for now. I'm gonna kill Mataro, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Mataro it is.
I DC for a second there, but I love that kill.
Yeah.
Mataro's safe.
Yeah, that's another no death night. This freaking innkeeper, man.
Game will never end. We're gonna show.
They're just gonna kill a goblin to end this one way or another.
Yeah, let's show Quinn. Because that'll be a fun conversation from Kat.
Hi.
Okay, you're gonna learn your good friend Quinn.
Yeah. That does confirm that Jerome was telling me the truth when he told me he's evil. I think my evil team is Jerome, but I don't know who else is on my team. So all I can do is vote when Jerome votes and not vote when Jerome doesn't vote. That's all I've got right now.
The only issue is if Jerome dies, what are you gonna do then?
You just gotta ask, okay?
I don't know.
Just ask who's evil with me. It's easy.
I mean, that's what I've sort of been doing in
That's
private.
not true, actually.
In private chats. So I'm gonna go ask Satan today if she was evil. We'll see if that helps.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
All right. This is what I'm looking at that's really interesting here is that mechanically McKay must McKay's been telling people that they're the bounty hunter, right? The balloonist.
Yeah.
Mechanically, there must be a balloonist.
Yeah.
And nobody's really brought that up yet. We'll see if they get there.
Yeah. For Savannah, I'm thinking there are 2 dead evils.
Maybe we just say that Innkeeper's the demon bluff.
Oh, that'd be funny. I love it. All right, 2 dead evils, Innkeeper's the demon bluff.
And the demon is obviously a jerk for sinking twice.
Yeah. They're really selling it. All right, let's talk about.
All right.
That sucks.
Good morning, everyone, and I do mean everyone. No one died in the night.
What the hell?
Nice.
For the first time in forever, I am not Sarah Novus mad.
Let's
This is
go.
excellent.
Huge.
But the people need to.
So what are you?
The bounty hunter. I'm actually the fucking bounty hunter, Eric.
And you were mad as the bounty hunter?
Yes.
And it wasn't McKay, huh? Okay.
It could have been McKay. McKay is still alive.
A different
They could have
player
very
is
easily
dead.
just changed. I don't know. This game is just
For all of us. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe you, but that's okay.
That's totally fine. You can believe me or not believe me. I don't know what you are at all. TBH.
I'm the alchemist goblin, obviously.
Oh, so true. No, I do believe that you're not the Sarah.
I'm not the Sarah Novus. No,
I'll
I
believe
never.
that because that did seem genuine.
Yeah.
I just have
It's a
no
great
idea.
goblin play.
Right, Hufflepuff?
It's a really good goblin play.
Right from that
That's
to
all I'm
actually
saying.
being the savant.
It's
Or
pretty
Rob.
funny.
I am going to go to Quinn today, and I'm going to hard claim poisoner to him, and we're going to see how that goes.
Okay,
So,
that's hysterical. I'm putting you down on my Grim as Goblin, but I'm going to change your token to blue if I can do that.
okay.
Yes. Hooray!
Okay. Okay, let
Yeah.
me talk to Steve and some other people.
All right. See ya.
Also, by the way, I will say this to town because I think it's just funny. McKay did just come to me and say, "Are you the Sarah Novus?" And I was like,
"Yeah."
A,
I'm not
why
the
would I
Sarah
tell you? And B, no. Also,
McKay.
Oh.
Did you kill last night or try to kill?
Mataro. Mark just told me that he kept McKay and Mataro. He's been in keeping you and McKay, so I thought it was safe, but
No worries.
do you know what Mataro is?
It's criminal alchemist goblin.
I know. I kind of think he might be the artist or something, but I don't know.
All right.
Maybe.
And I think Danny Boy was actually sober, so Motaro was with the drunk, I think.
Well, Eric would have been Nodashi poisoned, so Eric has bad info.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So I don't know who the drunk is. It's definitely not Eric. It doesn't seem like it's Rob.
What's
oh
Rob?
wait,
What's Rob?
Rob is the savant,
All right.
which is partially why I went Nodashi.
No worries. We shouldn't be talking too long, by the way.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
Means, and I don't know what demon it is, and I would very much like to know what demon it is. And either you or Nina is lying then, because there's only 2 outsiders on this script.
Well, there's a balloonist.
There is a balloonist. Fuck me.
Which means it's not a vigor mortis if we're all telling the truth.
He's backed off balloonist.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's what we got. Yep.
So you really are the recluse in your state.
I am the recluse, and I
You're
believe
not
in this
just
matter.
evil. You're not the demon.
I am not. Okay. See ya.
Interesting to see.
There's no Papago or anything kind of forcing the snitch.
Exactly. So I don't know quite why it's here. It's not gonna like ruin anything.
Welcome back to town, everyone.
Hello.
Shenanigery and nominations are immediately open.
Girl, I don't know.
Mood, Quinn, mood. I have not a clue.
Quinn, you're not Sarah Med anymore?
I am not Sarah Mad, but I am
Okay.
Bounty.
Okay. And your pings really were Denny and then McKay.
Yep.
Okay, a thing I realized after my conversation with McKay is that if the Hatter is to be believed, and we did actually get a Hatter change, the Sarah could just not exist anymore.
No,
And that could
the
be why.
Hatter change
No, that
would
would have happened yesterday.
Night, and it would have happened. And yeah, the Sarah Novus Madness would have had to have been last. The Hatter change happened not last night, but the night before.
Funny that
last,
she's right.
I
I'm
was
telling
at
her
home.
and she's wrong.
I think the Sarah goes before the Hatter.
Sarah goes before Hatter.
Yes.
When
Sarah
Hatter
goes
goes
before
before
Hatter.
Hatter. Yeah, Satan's
That's
right.
why I realized it. I was looking through Night Order.
Quinn did
You're
get any
You're
math.
right.
He
So
was
it's very
Odashi
possible
poisoned
that
at the time.
that happened.
Yep.
Just as a
You
note.
thought you were mine, but you're not. Okay.
Nina?
Oh no, sorry, he was Philo.
Never mind.
Philo drunk.
Just I need a minute.
Nominations are open.
Motaro nominates
For
Samantha.
one turn.
Tell me why.
I spoke with a savant and I spoke with another role that's pretty hard to confirm mechanically. Right now, the demon is between two people on my Grim. It's between, frankly, it's between McKay and Samantha. And there's a piece of savant information that makes that make sense, especially if McKay and Samantha are just both evil. So, yeah. I just think at this point in the game, it's for me, it's between Samantha and McKay.
Samantha?
I'm not the demon, but
Damn you, Clocktower! Quit disconnecting.
I was under the impression that Rob was the Spence Slayer.
Don't worry about it, Quinn.
we were. Yeah.
Okay, I think I just stopped the game.
So fast. I clocked it so fast I had it written down in my Grim before you took your shot.
Hold
on, I'm entertaining Rob.
Is not enough.
What the hell was that?
I'm entertaining Rob.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit.
Is that information public?
Okay, give me a few more minutes. You guys talk. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
After lifting,
Colson will nominate McKay.
Tell me why, Colson.
Well, if Quinn's the real bounty hunter, this could give Quinn a new name. Mostly it's to see whether Quinn survives the night if Quinn's current ping dies. That alone gives us information. So let's see what McKay has to say.
Okay.
Oh, we should absolutely do this. I've been saying we should do this every single day. I am the Alchemist Goblin, and if we kill me, good will immediately win.
That is a goblin claim. It'll take 4 votes.
Rob,
Oh, Jerome just...
Are you really the alchemist, Motaro?
yeah, I'm the Alchemist Goblin. McKay is not the Alchemist Goblin, so we can vote for this.
It'll take
Well,
4
then
votes.
it's just be the goblin.
Let's go.
McKay could just be the goblin.
You think
Yeah.
McKay
Yeah,
would choose
great.
goblin as a
I mean,
Hatter?
I think Jerome could also be, but I've got nothing between them.
Guys, I'm not getting a new name. I am dead weight right now.
I'll nominate Motaro.
Yeah, this is good.
I think his role
Tell me
it
why,
wouldn't
Mark.
be a bad kill to close some worlds. We don't lose anything.
Well,
Thanks,
Yeah,
Golden
so-
Bucket.
if he's the bounty hunter turned alchemist.
Yeah, I'm not evil, Eric. So I'm the Alchemist Goblin. I've been open with that for almost everyone I've spoken to. I'm also in a librarian drunk tank. So this
Eric,
whole-
if you're telling the truth, he's the drunk.
Let Machar finish the defense, Mark.
Sorry.
Yeah, apparently the other half of the drunk ping has confirmed that they can't be the drunk. So yeah, I'm just the Alchemist Goblin. Why not? Let's go for it.
No, I'll vote for this. I'll use my dead
It'll
vote.
take 4.
would like to talk about something. My thing that I was thinking about. So if
hands up, or I'm dropping my dead vote.
If
I'm not do not have enough information right now to go for this. I don't think.
I don't trust my roll.
Evil scared.
Really?
The reason I don't know.
We have
If-
three
I have
people
no
claim
specific
Goblin.
reason to trust Mataro.
What's up though, Nina?
If Eric
this
is
game?
the evil turned townsfolk, he could be putting out a drunk ping on people that are not drunk.
Good,
That's
but I'm
one
not.
of the things I was thinking about. And there could not be a drunk in the game and it just be two outsiders.
Pretty much.
I don't know where my evil team is.
Hi, Kaylee.
Really, but I'm curious about the balloonist. If we think that the balloonist might be evil because of that, especially it would make sense with
Who's the
empath
balloonist? I
information.
don't know anything about a
The
balloonist.
question of the balloonist is an outsider count question. Basically,
Yes.
we have a drunk ping, a hatter claim, and another outsider claim that is known. So
Mataro?
the question is, how many do we have?
Don't remember.
Tara, your hand is up.
Oh,
Um,
Slayer.
I just wanted
Samantha
to.
claims Slayer.
What day are we on? Actually, this is not my info to out, but Eric can't be evil. There's reasons why, but I guess I'll just out it tomorrow. It sounds like we're gonna probably not get anyone on the block.
Samantha?
From what I understand, there is no balloonist. So that means if Eric can't be evil,
Yeah.
Nina died
Somebody
in the
clip
night.
that.
Do we just kill Coulson today?
Sure.
I have a hard.
It is a
balloonist
recluse claim, but
I do have a hard balloonist claim from someone.
okay.
I do too.
I
Fair enough.
have a balloonist claim that I don't think is really the balloonist.
Does the person who knows for a fact that they claim balloonist to me want to retract their balloonist claim? I don't want to out you in case you actually are the balloonist.
Final call for nominations time.
Publicly, this
I'm
is
going
your
to
chance.
nominate Coulson.
Tell me why.
There is someone who's been claiming balloonist who I am fairly certain is not the balloonist. They have other reasons why they might not want to come out right now, though. I think that if there is no balloonist, then Coulson is just definitely the right kill for today.
Coulson?
Yeah, if there is no balloonist, I agree you should kill me, because then all three of the outsider claims are dead, counting Eric as an outsider claim here because he's claiming there is a drunk. But if there's a balloonist, then I think you shouldn't kill me. So I will just leave it up to town. I'm not going to vote on myself. Yeah,
We should kill somebody.
Yeah,
we don't need to. It's an even
Could
number.
that person be you, Mark?
Coulson on the block?
I'm not using dead, but I think this is a decent kill.
Fine, I'll do it. Fuck.
And it's not a goblin claim.
Yeah, we
Rob,
should
can you vote?
We should get somebody.
It's an even number. We don't need to kill anybody. But okay.
Or is enough?
No, but it's still early.
I would have. I think the person retracted silently just now. I would have appreciated if they did so publicly.
Uh-oh.
I'll be ending the day in 10 seconds.
Everything
Well-
okay, Rob?
We got an outsider on the block, so if they are retracting,
3,
we'll sort it out tomorrow.
2. Coulson is dragged to the center of town, executed, and dies. Good night, town.
This is such a.
Jeez, this
Man.
game.
This game is spicy. I love it.
Demon's about to die. Rob pulls Samantha off the block, says, I think I solved the game. Then says, just give me a few more minutes, and then never follows it up.
Nope.
And then they then do the goblin thing, the alchemist goblin, which has a lot of social trust right now, and didn't follow through on that. And then poor Coulson just gets caught in the crossfire. And my favorite part, which chat pointed up, was McKay saying, where's this balloonist?
I did see that.
I need
What
that clip.
balloonist?
I need the clip with the evil balloonist and McKay going, where is this balloonist? What balloonist? Yeah.
I love it. This Grim is going to be so fun. All right, let's look up Mark. What up, Mark? You're like the MVP of this game.
Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go for. I still think Mataro because I think he's either drunk. But now I think McKay is not the demon or Sam is lying. So I'm gonna pick Sam and Mataro.
Thank you.
Cool.
Well, that's easy.
That's an easy pick.
I'm not drunk in a demon.
Can you imagine drugging the demon with the innkeeper?
I mean, Mark would just be more confirmed, right?
Yeah.
We can know Samantha. Hello.
I need to listen to what Mark is saying. I mean, Rob. I'll kill Mark. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. We actually have a death redemption. I've been sitting on for 30 minutes, Rocco, believe it or not.
Lovely.
So.
I'll let you do it in the morning. Mario was sober now, thank God.
Oh, that's true. He is sober. That's actually interesting.
We're gonna show McKay the demon. Why not?
Yeah. What balloonist?
What up? Your answer of "Where's this balloonist?" was iconic.
Yes.
So at this point, wait, just for chat's sake, I'm losing my mind again, which is always good entertainment, I think. For chat's sake, right now, I'm fairly confident that the evil team is Jerome and Samantha, but I don't know who the third person is. And I'm hoping that whatever you're about to tell me might clear it up.
I'll tell you what, tonight you learned Samantha.
Honestly, if you had asked me who I thought you were going to tell me tonight, it was going to be Samantha. And actually, that means that the savant information that says we're equidistant would be Samantha, me, Satan, and Jerome, I'm pretty sure. Okay. But I went up to Satan and I was like, were you the Serenovus? Please tell me. And she would not. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, bye.
You're welcome. I mean, that's the solve. If they find it, that's it. There you go.
Yeah, it works both ways. It helps McKay, but it also helps the good, right?
Yeah, let's see if they figure it out. All right, let's wake them up. Oh, spawn info.
Yeah, we need to come up with something that sounds reasonably believable, so Rob doesn't think he's Nodashi poisoned, right? I'm running out of like good stuff, right?
Yeah. We need to do something that only a real savant would know that's true.
What if we say something that's actually true, right? What if we say the boffin granted the Philo ability to the demon or something like that, which is actually true.
I was thinking of the bounty hunter. The first bounty hunter ping was poisoned.
Yeah, which is not true because technically it was drunk, right?
Yeah.
But the same idea. We could say two true statements to really shake things up.
Okay. Bounty hunter ping.
The bounty hunter ping was you could just say was Droizened, maybe.
Yeah. Make it true.
And then we could say there's an evil balloonist in town.
The balloonist is evil?
Yeah, the balloonist is evil.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know. So real quick, do we know? Yeah, the bounty hunter hasn't seen a minion in this game. That is actually true. Do we know who this supposed balloonist that Quinn thinks is around is?
I think it's Mark.
Mark, right? That makes sense to me.
Yeah, because Mark's going to out as the innkeeper now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The other half, like the bounty hunter has not seen a minion in this game, could be used in place of the balloonist is evil if we want to do that.
Yeah, let's do that instead.
But either one, whichever one you think fits the picture better. What we really want to do is try to give Rob something that points away from Samantha at this point, right?
Yeah. The bounty hunter. I like the double bounty hunter thing.
Yeah. So what was the other in the first day? We said either all evil is equidistant, and what was the other half of that? That there was an Oracle one.
Or one of your neighbors is an outsider. One
of your neighbors, which is apparently not true, right?
Yes, because all the evils are equidistant. Yeah. Unless Samantha's the drunk.
Yeah. So if he goes back to that, the question is, how can we take that and twist it?
You could always build a world where Satan was the Nodashi that passed to a Scarlet Woman, and Eric was Poison Night 1.
Sure.
Instead of the two bounty hunters, we could do.
Oh, but we did say you were poisoned one night for previous info, so we floated the idea of possibly being a poisoner. Okay.
Yeah, I like the librarian. No, because that's going to make them trust Mataro.
Yeah, which we
That's
don't
going
want
to
to
make them
do.
go for the goblin win. We can't do that. Yeah. Has not seen a minion. All right. That's good for now.
Okay.
Pick him up.
Empath.
Good morning, town.
It's good.
Mark
Morning.
has died in the night.
Unfortunately, because we have a death redemption, we've been sitting on this for 30 minutes now. Mark did not go to the dentist for their toothache, which caused an infection that penetrated their brain. And that was from
That's very serious
That
and
can
real.
happen.
That's very
a real-
serious and real. If
that's a
you
real
have a
thing.
toothache, go to the dentist ASAP from a neuroscientist. Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the evil team is Satan, Jerome, and Samantha. The first statement on day one is true that all evils are equidistant. I think the fact that there was a library.
Wait. How can we have if the bounty hunter? How can we have to have an evil townsfolk?
Yeah, that still works.
Yeah, it
McKay
still works.
claims goblin.
Right.
I trust McKay is the role that they claim to me, but yes. Then
Where's our, but Satan? Oh, Satan Jerome. Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah. A sober and healthy oracle would get a 1. That's obviously false because the balloonist exists. And it's not you. I know it's not you, but the balloonist exists.
No,
no
I'm the
goblin
innkeeper.
play. The rest of these I don't know or don't care.
I'm the innkeeper. I stopped a lot of the dead.
I trust you. Yeah, I trust you for sure.
Well, and then night 3 is when the Hatter died. Rocco confirmed he does Chaos Hatter. I think that's when Rob because his information doesn't make sense from 3 onward. So
right, but is it Jerome or McKay?
No. I think Sam is Nodashi poisoning Rob.
No, but he got the right info.
No, on night 3, on day 3, there's no goblin in play.
Could be a poisoner.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, but
It could change.
And then
I'm willing to kill Sam.
Yeah, that would be my. I was
a pig evil candidate in my book.
Yeah, Mataro's doing interesting things like claiming people are just straight up good or, confirmed or whatever and not substantiating them in town. And that could either be a good play or a really evil play.
That right there.
Well, he said Eric was
Short that just makes them
good
test
and
Mataro, right? And then they
has
win.
information to back that up somewhere.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
3 spaces away from each other. That makes Mark, then 1, 2, 3, Coulson being recluse, that fits. And then 1, 2, 3, Quinn, that's evil. And then 1, 2, 3, Nina is evil.
Yeah, that's another world. I think either way we kill Quinn today. That's what I'd like to do.
Well, he's willing to die, so that's interesting. Yeah. But I'm going to go talk to Jenny. All right, thanks, bye.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Why the fuck am I still alive?
Rob, I would have loved to talk to you today. I think we'll be all right. I hope.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just had some thoughts. So.
Thank you for the time, everyone. I'll give you a few minutes for conversation, then nomination will be open. Danny?
Could the real balloonist tell me if they're a balloonist?
No.
There's no balloonist.
I think the evil team right now is Samantha, Jerome, and Satan. I think that's consistent with your day 1 information, Rob. And your day 2 information with the supposed balloonist that may or may not exist. I think we shoot into Samantha today. We see if Samantha claims goblin. It'll be interesting if she does. If not, we'll put her to rest.
How do you explain my bounty hunter pings?
Obviously, no.
I think we were poisoned, Quinn.
McKay is like out at evil.
You and I couldn't both be poisoned.
Yeah, that's true. I don't necessarily think McKay is evil, but I think I'm sober. I would have been sober later on, if that makes sense.
If there's an evil turned townsfolk, McKay being out at evil still fits with the equidistance between evil.
Yeah,
Between all the names that he just mentioned.
Strong information, though.
Yeah, that's
and
wildly
obviously
strong.
I know it's wrong.
I mean, it's strong, but it works.
So one of my theories on the equidistant one is because of the last day's information about the innkeeper being a demon bluff. Sorry, Mark. One possibility is Mark is evil, and then it goes every 3, right? So then it goes to Coulson being recluse, pinging as evil, and then it goes to Quinn being bounty hunter pinging evil, and then Nina being hatter pinging evil. And there has to be, if one of the outsiders, if there's no balloonist and one of the outsiders claims is wrong, then that would fit with Nina.
Rob,
being,
I'm the innkeeper.
That's where
obviously.
I'm not evil.
Well,
No,
right.
no.
You know
But
I'm the
what Rob
innkeeper.
is saying is if the innkeeper it was a demon bluff thing is real in his information.
Right. If the innkeeper is a demon bluff, the
Which
demon
not.
can sync kills to mimic an innkeeper, right?
He's-
So then
And
you
that
have,
means I'm the dead demon, and I'm Impu Star
No,
Pass.
he's trying
but
to
there's
reason
a-
this through to a fallacy, Mark.
there's a Scarlet Woman on the script. So I'm just saying this is a world, right? I'm not saying it's correct. I'm just saying it's a world, Mark. The world is Mark is evil, Coulson pings is evil 3 spaces away.
Do we
Quinn
know if
pings
Rob
is
is
evil,
real
3 spaces
also?
away, and Nina pings is evil 3
Do we
spaces
have
away.
confirmation on
Which
Rob
would
from
say-
something else?
Which would say Quinn, you're saying.
So another world is that either Satan was starting Nodashi or Quinn is current Nodashi, or even starting and maybe changed at some point due to Hatter. And Eric was poisoned, and I'm really the drunk. If that's the case, Quinn would also be the kill today.
But if we have no balloonist,
There's no balloonist, guys.
then we don't have an extra outsider. That's what's confusing. That would make that would be more interesting for me to be poisoned.
Okay, so we do have a dead evil then between Nina, Coulson,
Right.
and Eric.
Yes.
So Eric, you should have gotten a Hatter, but because you were poisoned, we just have a Hatter and a recluse, not a drunk.
Quinn, who is claiming balloonist? Can you just out it now?
Me, I'm the balloonist.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Where is the noble?
Okay, second
That's
call for
fascinating.
nominations.
That's no noble.
Wow, thanks for making me stress for nothing.
Matara, was that hit for nomination?
Denny is also a Denny's
I'll
the
wait.
bounty hunter ping. We ignore everything that he fucking says from here on out.
Denny-
I'm the kill today. I think it seems like
Which I mean, Quinn, I just read you as good. That's my problem with killing
No.
you.
no.
I totally get it for Worlds. I totally get it for Worlds. Just
Matara, I need you to read between the lines a little.
I want to.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get
McKay
it.
is
So-
out at evil.
You think somebody's
Rob
mad
Kevin
about not being the
My
balloonist?
question was to
covering for
Quinn.
it?
Quinn, who outed to you as balloonist?
Who outed to me as balloonist? Mark.
Yeah, Mark was claiming
Mark
balloonist
was
all game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mark is hard claims.
Well, yeah, now we know he's not.
Now I want to kill either Rob, Jerome, or Motaro today. This game is.
Okay. So, hey, Denny, can you tell me who were the first 2 names that you got?
I got Nina. I
And
got
who else?
one name. I got
Final
I
call
the
for
day one,
nomination.
and I got
You
Nina.
got one name. Okay.
Matara nominates Samantha.
Tell me why.
This just fits with the Savant info. Also, Samantha was saying that Rob was saying that Samantha might be a role that doesn't even make sense if Samantha was trying to claim she's the drunk. I think this is it. I'm willing to go for it. I mean, and if it just fits with the Savant info at this point. I think the evil team is just Satan, Jerome, Samantha, and possibly McKay as well. If there's an evil townsfolk, we need to get 5 on this.
Samantha?
I think that there's a lot of worlds that work with the Savant info right now, especially because we know some of it's been poisoned, it seems like. I don't think that I'm ever the kill today. I'm certainly not the demon. I don't think we should do this.
No. Samantha.
Jerome, will you vote for me?
It'll take 3 votes to put Samantha on the
Rob,
list.
Will you vote for me?
I will not because I don't
Rob,
I don't trust Matara at all.
Rob, we need your vote.
Rob,
I don't think that.
This isn't
I'm
it.
keeping my hand up. If you guys aren't going to
An
vote, I'm
evil
going to
team
keep my
doesn't
hand
make
up.
sense.
Nina, we need you probably as
Nina,
well.
I need it.
One of the outsiders has to be evil.
Or-
I don't necessarily trust Denny. I don't know.
No, Motaro, by the way, has both advocated for the equidistant theory very strongly today, then goes ahead and shoots a crackpot world where they're not equidistant. Quinn nominates Motaro.
He did.
Why?
What?
Well, they are equidistant, but I don't think
No,
They
they're
are
not.
equidistant.
Jerome to Coulson is not equidistant.
He didn't say
It's
Coulson.
not Coulson. It's McKay,
equidistant
Samantha,
when
and
I'm
Jerome.
evil, which I know I'm not. It's just it is an
Jerome,
equidistant.
Samantha, and who?
That still doesn't make sense. 'cause
And
it's
Satan,
Satan,
McKay, Samantha, and Jerome.
That's
But
two.
one of the
Vote.
outsiders has to
McQuinn,
be.
you know what?
Don't vote on this.
I just
One of the
don't
outsiders
even.
has to be.
I'm the Slayer, by the way. I missed that, but
right.
that's a fine drunking roll.
Wait, is that the rest of your accusation?
Fine, whatever.
You know what? I put my hand on this.
Wild.
Hey, there's your evil equidistant right there, Quinn.
No, no.
Let's say
Well, of course we're voting against
not
it. We
voting
know
on
we're
this.
not all on an evil team together.
Let Mataro have his defense, please. Mataro.
Yeah, I'm the alchemist goblin, so we'll see if I'm in the drunk pink. We'll see if that's the case, and if I'm not, then yeah, good could win.
No, it's no.
That
Right.
is a goblin claim. It'll take 4 to tie.
Miss.
The initial was on yourself.
Right, and isn't that how an alchemist goblin thing works, Eric?
Evil screwed with
What's
the
that?
setup.
Alchemist goblin, isn't that how it
I or
works?
Mataro's gonna break the tie.
Yeah,
Rob
yeah,
drop.
yeah.
Rob drop. So Rob's evil.
No, we're going for the alchemist
Mataro
goblin.
is on the
Praying
block with
Mataro is
five.
not the drunk.
Oh my god.
Well,
I mean, so long as he's not the
Game it.
I
bounty
think
hunter
it's the
turned
cardinal points.
townsfolk.
He can't be.
He cannot be.
Nope. Spawn information.
I feel
I'm
awful.
gonna say a few things though. First, right now I'm calling. I think Motor is able. I'm trying to call his bluff on it. I'll also add that I don't know why I'm
Well,
painting
if he's
invisible.
evil, then he's the goblin.
I don't know why I'm calling his. I'm gonna call his bluff on it. I saw that I get. Even though I was joking a bit about it, I get my rules from day one.
I
And
mean, we're balls deep anyways.
lastly, I don't see Rob information as being correct because that information, that equidistant
Why
thing
are
is
we not
very,
voting Rob?
is very damning for day
End
one
of the day
information.
in 10 seconds.
Rob's information is very good. This is very different than Rob Savan information from the other day.
You and everything as well.
nominate Jerome.
Tell me
Just
why.
to give us a second more.
Okay,
Lots of us
here we go.
think Jerome is probably evil. Do we want to go through with Mataro or not?
But
Yeah,
Jerome
let's
claimed
see,
dominance.
he's the
so do
drunk
that,
or
yeah.
the alchemist goblin.
Oh, sorry, I just crashed. What do people
He's
think?
either drunk or the alchemist goblin.
No, not
Could
if
be an
Eric was
evil
poisoned.
alchemist goblin, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
Because
Could be an evil alchemist goblin. Could be the real goblin. If Eric was poisoned, then we just don't have a drunk.
I can't believe we're going for this.
No,
I think
I
McKay
don't
is
Or
the
I'm the
goblin.
drunk.
I'm still
I
okay.
didn't.
The people who are opposed to this are the evil team. I hope Town knows. Quinn, I'm guessing you were poisoned.
Oh, just me? Or just me? Just me.
I'm still going to camp Goblin because I know myself to be good and I want to be in final three.
I don't want to go for this.
That is a goblin claim. It'll take 4
Oh,
to 5
fuck.
to tie.
There's goblin claim. Oh,
Evil
I don't know
rise
what
up.
to do.
Evil rise
Fuck.
up.
I have no idea what to do.
I voted on everything today, just so you know.
You didn't vote on Samantha McKay.
Yeah, no, there's just.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah, they did.
Anyway.
I thought I did.
No.
Yep.
You did?
They
Oh,
don't
maybe
care.
I'm mistaken. I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe I was
Not
tabbed
enough.
into the wrong tab
feels
again,
right.
like I do.
End of the day in 10
I'm
seconds.
getting worked up over this game more than I need to be. I'm going to take a.
5,
This is
Goblin
fun.
market.
4,
I'm having fun.
3, 2,
No time. There's 5.
1. Mataro is executed and dies. And the game is over.
Uh-oh.
Guys, guess what? Here's your balloonist. Hey, your evil balloonist.
Oh, no.
Turned evil by Quinn, your bounty hunter, who was Sarah Mad for 3 days as the bounty hunter.
Hilarious.
There's no longer Sarah Novus in play, thanks to Nina, your hatter. Mataro was your alchemist goblin, who was poisoned and drunk for a majority of this game, but was not tonight.
Oh
Good
my
has
goodness.
won.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good goblin win.
Is
All
what
right.
it is.
Mataro was also targeted in the night, as was McKay, by the demon, but protected by Mark, your innkeeper.
Good work.
Mataro was drunked by Mark
Yeah,
a
Mark
couple
stomped
nights. Was also poisoned by your original Nodashi going through your recluse, Satan, who is now your Scarlet Woman. There is no drunk in the game, Eric. You were Nodashi poisoned night 1, so he showed you 2 false drunk things, and Mark and Mataro. Denny was your empath with a sober and healthy 1 night 1. Rob was your savant with good information for 3 days, then bunk information for 3 days when the Hatter died, and Samantha became your new Nodashi. And Jerome, your original. Here's where it gets funny. Jerome was your original Boffin, who gave Satan the philosopher ability. Satan immediately went bounty hunter, which bounty hunter drunked Quinn, so got a false ping on Denny. But Mark, Innkeeper protected Jerome and McKay night 2. So when Jerome became drunk, Satan's philosopher ability malfunctioned, turning Quinn sober, which means Quinn got a sober ping on McKay.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Jerome ended the game as your evil goblin.
Yeah, in hindsight, I guess I should have become the goblin, but it was hard.
That equidistant was huge.
Yeah, the equidistant was kind of
so
Yeah,
damning.
It would have been
I don't
great.
know. Yeah, that was
It would have been great if I'd figured out who the evil team was.
I tried to talk to
in the final one.
You were asking me whether you were, and then I knew it later, but then I couldn't talk to you.
Yeah,
I was considering outing to you, though. I was considering.
So
Jerome outed to me and told me specifically he was the goblin. I talked him into it. He trusted me. I was like, thank God, I at least know I can vote along with whatever Jerome does.
So close. Snap.
I had a good time anyway. I had a fun
Wild
game.
game. Tons of fun.
It was very
Nobody believed me that the Nodashi was poisoning the librarian.
Yeah, which was the truth.
It's
Also,
really funny. Also, by the way, the bounty hunter ability gave me Coulson, night 0, so I knew Coulson was the recluse mechanically. He couldn't be anything else. So
You could have been a flipped evil townsfolk that you would have flipped by becoming the bounty hunter.
That's true. That's true. Potentially, either the
So
recluse or the.
But when she became the bounty hunter, she didn't make another evil.
We did not make another evil because there's already one made. At that
And it's isn't it okay, that's never mind.
It's a set of ability, but there is a jinx.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, it's a May. Yeah,
it's a May. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that game we fucked up.
You did, Quinn.
Yeah,
you did.
Up.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it was clear, but like Samantha was the one that was Sarah locking you as the role that you were, Quinn, and you were so sure it was Denny Boy and then McKay, and those conversations you had with them made it seem like they were.
It was
really
so
funny.
funny. I go up to Quinn and I'm like,
baby.
I lied to you. Actually, I'm the Sarah Novus. And Quinn was like, I know. And the worst part is I actually am the bounty hunter. And the second he said that, I was like, oh my God, he's actually Sarah locked as the bounty hunter.
Mark, you almost tried to get me to put my hand down and
I
lose
had
it.
BH on the mind.
All right, what a good kickoff to Rocco's birthday night. Rocco, did that go as good as you hoped it
The
would?
demon on the block, Rob. So
1,000%.
That was a fun game.
All right, we're
Really
gonna
fun game.
we're gonna
Equidistant
get
is wild information though. It's super clockmaker.
especially on day one.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to break and we're gonna re-rack for a second game. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few minutes with game 2 of Rocco's birthday celebration. We'll be back. All right, welcome back, chat, for game 2. Rocco's still going to be storytelling. I'll pass it over to him, but look at this. I'm in a seat. We're going to be doing a player perspective for game 2 as a special little birthday treat for Rocco. So Rocco will be storytelling, and I will be with you, chat, and we're going to figure this out together. So I storytell more than I play, but I did play in Cozy this last weekend, so we should be good. There's no imp on the script, yeah, but there is an oracle. So if you look at my settings, my user settings, right? My top characters are imp, which isn't on the script, oracle, which is on the script, and empath, which is not on the script. So I'm definitely getting oracle. All right, let's go back.
Clues.
All right, chat's here. Rocco, take it away. Tell us about the script, and have fun, everyone.
So this script is a little bit more closer to home for me. This is the Lord Mayor Shit Show. This is actually written by Eric, who will be playing tonight. For those of you that don't know, I first joined the Grim through Eric back in 2023. My girlfriend went to a local board game store, and they were going to have in-person Clocktower the following week. Eric was the storyteller that day, introduced me to the Grim, and ever since then, the rest is history. So Eric was the first person who ever story told for me in person. This is one of his scripts. It's a very fun script. It is a solo Alhad script with some few modifications. There are some bootlegger rules. The one being, if the mayor is selected by the Alhadikia, another player may be chosen instead. And then if the Banshee is dead, they cannot be turned by the Mezephiles. That's just a little, not to turn a dead Banshee, because that's just a little overkill. Danny, you remember the game last week where I was a dead Banshee? That was evil.
Yeah,
that was rough.
There's no good way to stop that.
Yeah, the thing about the Banshee is they usually don't know how to use their ability. An evil Banshee does.
So that's it. Have fun, enjoy. I basically have a bag already built, so we're ready to go.
All right. I'm trying to get
Good
the
night,
links.
everyone.
Honey.
Good night.
Good night time.
Rob and Mark, there was one point when, because I was both in chat and
Interesting.
I had Grim access, so I could see your guys' like whispers to each other.
Uh-huh.
And there was
So
at
what do
one
you do
point
with
that Rob,
Snitch?
you
Yeah.
had texted Mark that I think you're the drunk. After he already like,
What do you do
there
with
was a night
Snitch?
of no deaths
On an
and
Alhad script.
Innkeeper was the only thing that was like, nope.
Well, I mean, there's always the
I want to
possibility
draw
that,
kills, right?
that there's demons sinking kills on purpose, right?
Yes.
Who kills? Yeah.
So
Yes, but it was
Snitch
very funny
implies
because
Poppy,
of all
sure.
the players who could be confirmed the most, Mark was the most confirmed. as
yeah,
not-
for sure, he was the most confirmed. I agree. It just
you
I had a hard time believing that that would mean that for that piece of information to be true, that would mean that Samantha was the drunk instead. And I just had a hard time believing Samantha would be the drunk as a slayer. So I was
Definitely
leaning,
happened.
yeah, I was definitely leaning
Things have
towards
occurred.
equidistant. But you know, when you're the savant, you have to play all the worlds against each other a little bit, you know.
Right.
Steal the
Hey,
meds.
Jerome, if you switch split spots with Evil Steve, I could be between both Steves. I could become the good Steve to the neutral and evil Steve. But you're in.
We'd have to reorder to be from evil, good, neutral, though.
Yeah, I was like, doesn't make sense.
Do we want Coulson in here as a matron?
What, just to reorder us to make the Steve sandwich?
Yeah.
And then exile them immediately or travel away.
Yeah.
It's the Steve
Just to switch Jerome?
I think the idea of a good Steve is just an oxymoronic statement. There's never been a good Steve in the history of the universe.
Oh, yeah.
There's been a
not
scuba
found
Steve.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Scuba Steve.
I defy you. Tell me a good Steve in this world. Minecraft
here,
Steve.
so-
Chat says, oh, okay,
Minecraft
chat
Steve,
beat
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Steve
Chat
Irwin?
says Steve
Steve's
Irwin.
on. He's a pretty
Steve Irwin, yeah.
Oh,
Steve Martin.
He's like an Australian folk hero.
Steve Martin is.
We're talking about a good Steve who's in the Clocktower community. How about?
No, I'm literally talking about any Steve in the whole world.
Steven Universe.
Steve McQueen.
Look, first of all, fictional characters don't count. Second of all, most Steves are jerks in media.
Stephen Hawking?
Come on, let's be honest.
Stephen Hawkins.
Hawking, isn't it?
Do you know him personally? Do you know he's actually good?
I mean, Steve, to further your point, Steve Irwin was such an anomaly that nature killed him. He was not meant to exist to begin with. That's why he got killed by Stingray.
Even Steven.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue that maybe Steve Irwin had some really negative karma, and that's why nature got revenge. We don't know what he was doing behind the scenes with those animals, and I'm not trying to say maybe he was evil, but it would back my theory.
I mean, we're not gonna talk about Mr. Medway either.
What up, Steve? Just checking in on you. How you doing?
I don't know. First of all, I've never been this niche. Very low impact here. I could just literally.
Very low impact.
But like we were trying to figure out like how to play it, right? So, yeah, we're gonna see what happens because I'm cool to die. So, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be very chill for me. I'm just gonna go on vibes this game.
Do it. All right.
But we've already meted that there's probably a poppy grower, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
The Stephen in the Bible is spelled PH.
Yeah.
That's how my name is.
I'm asking, are all Steves a version of Steven or no?
Good morning, town.
Good morning.
I have been killed for celebrating my birthday. How dare you? 12 players. I'll give you 6 minutes.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Who wants to chat with me?
I will.
Hello.
Nina, we get to play together.
Yes, we don't get to do that very often.
Not very often.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, I would say. Yeah, it's always scary to be on this side, but like the advantage I have is I got chat in my corner, right?
Yeah, you get all the answers.
I've got like 77 people on Twitch and something like 50 or 60 on YouTube helping me. So YouTube, You're being very quiet. I need your advice in this game too.
Well, I typically pick one person to hard claim to, and then I lie to everybody else.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you I'm the preacher.
You're the preacher.
And I'm going to tell everyone else I'm the oracle. Because I do want to stay alive. I don't want anyone to kill me during the day. But
so preacher is the real thing. Oracle is the fake one. Okay,
yeah.
So who did you preach?
Night 1? You don't get to do that night 1.
Are
Oh,
you sure?
It is each night.
Nina, you've already. All right, I'm getting you executed today, Nina. I hope you enjoy that.
No.
You didn't follow through on your snitch bluff.
Yep. All right. Bye. Whoops. That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
Hello,
Samantha.
Steve. What's going on?
I don't know. I had a very interesting first conversation. I think. Yeah. I don't know yet, chat. We'll figure that out. But I think Nina's evil.
Okay.
Because she did the social, I'll trust you thing. Like I'll trust and I'll hard claim to you. And only you, and then didn't know how the role that she was claiming worked.
Oh, that sounds pretty evil.
Yeah, I think it's
But also, Nina's played this a lot. What role does she not know how it works?
preacher.
Okay.
I said, "Who'd you preach night 1?" She said, I don't think they pick night 1." And they do. She got it confused with the Exorcist.
All right.
So,
reasonable.
So we kill Nina today.
Okay, I'm down. Sounds good.
I think it was a snitch bluff that she didn't know how to execute correctly.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'll hard claim to you. I'm the snitch.
You're the snitch. Okay. Great. I'm probably like the snake charmer or something.
Yeah, we can roll swap. I'll be the snake charmer.
Sure.
And then you can stay alive and become the demon.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Bye.
Right. Is there a damsel on this? There's no damsel. Let's talk.
Is there outsider manipulation? Godfather.
Hey.
What's up, Eric?
I am going to give you Preacher, Oracle, Pacifist.
Preacher, Oracle, Pacifist. So Pop, you're Pops.
Yeah.
Good job, Pops. I can't hard claim to you now. I will hard claim to you on day 4 if I'm still alive.
Okay.
But I am. Oh, I'm trying to make a quick acronym for your benefit.
Don't have to.
Screw it. I am either the preacher, the oracle, or the farmer.
Well, that's really funny. Okay, cool.
Sure. All right.
Bye.
So, chat. Nina said pacifist. What was preacher, oracle, pacifist? I can just go around claiming what I think of this.
Sure. Oh, it's Steve.
I'm just hanging out here. What's up, Satan?
Hello. What's up with you?
Not too much.
What do you want to do?
Do you want to trade 3 for 3s? I don't think I'm ready to hard claim yet.
Okay,
I told
2s
people...
then as a compromise. I'm fine with 2.
Okay. I'm either the preacher or the oracle.
Okay, preacher oracle. That's fun. Alrighty, all right. I am either the banshee or the poppygar.
Banshee or poppygar. That's pretty true. I can believe that there is a poppygar in this game.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
Bye.
I mean, the reason I can think of, and I don't know if this
is that I don't know my evil team. Yeah,
you can believe it.
I'm looking for people that are willing.
The only reason I would believe it is because I've heard a Mez word and I've heard it said.
You've heard of a Mez word and it was already said. Okay, I wanted a Mez
so
word,
there's
but
that.
that's cool.
I will not be saying the word or who said it or who gave it yet. But
Perfect. Okay.
that is a thing.
That is interesting. Okay.
All right. Bye. Oh yeah, it's in the public thing. Not gone to those in so long.
There's no time.
Satan or Steve, really quick.
Daniel,
Nah, I'm a speedrunner, but I'm not that fast.
A lot of people.
Welcome back to town, everyone. It seems you guys have been in a fun conversation today. Shenanigans and nominations are open.
There are shenanigans.
I don't see any shenanigans.
This was designed to be a shenaniganless script.
We can make
No
our own
shenanigans
shenanigans.
allowed.
No shenanigans, no information, and no poisoning.
Tiffany nominates Eric.
Tell me why.
Revenge for this shenaniganless script.
Well, I will tell you that the other side is the only poisoning or drunkenness comes from the innkeeper, and it's traceable. So there's my gift back.
Ooh.
Kill the script maker.
Ha!
I'm not gonna vote.
Kind of nice, actually. I agree. The script maker didn't kill themselves.
Oh.
Has anybody learned of a virgin?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think there's one.
Not yet. I swear I'm not the virgin. Even though I always draw the virgin.
A lot, Mark.
Someone should nominate Mark just to be sure.
Danny nominates Mark?
No.
Yep. Happy birthday, Rocco, indeed.
In the same vein, I don't want to do it myself, but I think somebody should nominate Nina, but not me. But
I'll do it.
Not the virgin.
Rob nominates Mark.
Oh.
Rob nominates Mark. Tell me why.
Oh, I just wanted to nominate Mark in case he was the virgin.
I am not the virgin. I told you guys I'm not the virgin.
Okay. All right, don't vote on this then.
Take 6.
Which surprises me. Rocco must not have put it in the bag. That's my only thing I can think of.
Not the virgin. Mad at me.
Well, Rocco, if you put it in the bag, I would be seeing the virgin token in front of me. So.
Self-virginizing. Samantha's cat is in the frame, by the way.
It's a 70-pound dog.
Excellent. Masquerading.
That was enough.
Meow.
Meow.
Steve,
Steve would like to nominate Ninja Nina.
tell me why.
Because as much Clocktower as we've all played together, I'm pretty sure if Nina had the character she told me she had, she'd know how it worked. So I'm pretty sure she was just going off a bluff, which means she might just be the demon and we can end it right here.
I was lying to you, Steve. I always lie day one, so we're good. But
you preface it by saying, I'm trusting you and I will only tell you the truth.
I do that too.
I'm okay for away. I think that's a politician. That's the vibe I got from that.
It's the grandmother?
That's a lot of
Don't need
votes.
7. Don't need 7. Yeah.
6 is enough.
I don't want to be the one to do it, but I do think Tiffy should be nominated. For good reason.
I will nominate Tiffy.
Tell me why.
Because that was the suggestion, and I don't want to die today.
Thank you.
Oh, we could do this. That's fine.
Good morning, Tiffy.
Cool. I just wanted to see that reaction.
It's a tie.
No need to move.
I am good, and I'm not going to vote on myself. As we learned from last game, good players need to stop voting on themselves.
Agreed.
Unless you're not.
Unless they're the
we wouldn't have won the
alchemist.
game if we didn't vote on good at the end.
5 is not enough.
I
begin
voted
the
myself
next
last
turn.
game.
5. 3. Nina is executed and dies. Good night.
Nighty night.
Nina, I did not vote on you.
That's okay.
I neither.
I did.
There were so many votes.
I know.
Lots and lots. I didn't need to.
I mean, we had the bare minimum. It wasn't that many.
Well, we would have had 7.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, I wonder what
dun.
the
Be a
demon
lesson.
is.
Don't lie to me.
I am excited. I love Al-Hadikia. It is my favorite demon.
I don't think I've realized how social this script was. I looked
It
over the
is.
script.
Yeah.
And then it took me a couple tries to realize, oh, there's a lot of not straight information, which is fun.
Yep, it's all little confirmation chains.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or lack thereof
Or if there
confirmation
really
chains.
wasn't
Oh, I see. what you-
Or lack thereof, yes.
Right.
You just mean
No,
like
that
my
makes
mother
sense.
pixie. I gotcha. Pacifist, sort of.
I'm pretty sure everyone who told me their role yesterday was telling the truth.
That's great.
Okay.
One of my conversations, just for the record, did strongly hint that they were the snitch. So even minions would probably have no double claim issues here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could get into a double claim with themselves.
I legit ran into 4 double claims.
Yeah, Snitch does make sense in the script because Poppy Gurr also is on it.
Yeah, I think there is a pixie in play.
Or
So if you,
2 minions took the
That'd be
same
interesting.
snitch bluff.
so we should keep people that are not to double claim.
Yep,
If you're not a
and
double claim, you're suspicious.
just to point out, the reason for the mayor rule, among other things, is to help convince a lunatic.
I see that.
I think
The bells. I hate having virgin scripts and not claiming virgin. Every single time I lay my eyes on that beautiful, beautiful roll, I'm like, gimme.
I am very suspicious of Rocco because he didn't put in a virgin, apparently.
I know, right?
Kill Storyteller, kill the Storyteller.
Storyteller.
How do you know you just don't
His
want to
birthday.
Almost like it's an India's game.
There's not really a lot of information to confirm. You're not looking to confirm like a librarian or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Attention town. The Al-Hadikia has selected. I will send you a card. Respond yes to live, no to die. The Al-Hadikia has selected Mark.
Pick us? Are they gonna pick us?
I'm sorry, just so I know, it was yes to live and no to die?
Yes to live, no to die. To Jerome.
3, is that the pattern? 1, 2, 3.
See, I'm gonna go with my card.
A banshee has risen.
God damn it!
Ooh, Tiff. All right, Tiffy's the owl head. Game solved.
The Alhadika has selected Evil Steve. Would you like to live or die? Thank you, Town. You may go about your rest of your nighttime.
A banshee has
Tiffy.
I know.
Tiffy.
There's no way that I'm not the kill tomorrow.
What was the character in place of Banshee on the script in the original version?
What do you mean?
Well, in 2023,
Yeah.
was the Banshee out at that time?
Oh my
pick
god!
die. Yeah, I wonder.
I don't remember. It's changed so many times over the first
Was
year.
it Raven?
Toothbrush, thank you for the follow.
Does the Banshee ping go out
name's
immediately when they die?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
In order.
It went out
For the
before
record-
the
that
third owl
confirmed
head
it was
ping,
Jerome.
so.
I have heard of a devil's advocate who has protected me today. So.
Good morning, Town. Jerome died in the night.
By the way, we roll swapped.
Now, do we have to be
I
careful?
wouldn't say that not too much, but okay.
Do we have to be careful that Jerome was a Mez turn Banshee?
That's very possible.
The
There
Mez
wasn't a lot of
turns-
Mez words claimed yesterday.
Wait, when does
The
Mez?
Mez goes before Al had a night order.
It does. Oh, okay.
I don't think there's a Mez for what it's worth. What do you want to do? Hard claims, 2s, 3s? It's up to you, Steve.
Well, if you asked me yesterday, I would have told you I'm the Banshee.
Okay.
If you asked me today, I'm the Banshee?
Interesting.
I chose to die last night. I'm still alive.
It's looking increasingly like a poppy grower game. Okay, I'll tell you that I'm either the pacifist that picked Rob last night, or I'm a snake charmer that picked Rob last night.
Wait, you're the
Or
pacifist that picked
preacher.
Rob.
I'm sorry, preacher that picked Rob. or
You're the
snake charmer
second
that picked
person
Rob.
that didn't know how the characters work, Matara. The last person that got it wrong died.
Yeah, but this is my second game. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's true. I don't do this to new players. You are a new player. That is fair.
Okay, thank you. So you
Oh
are.
wait, so you're claiming Preacher that picked Rob or Snake Charmer that picked Rob?
Yes. And you're claiming a Banshee after we had a Banshee. Oh, okay. I get it.
I was a
Thank you.
Pixie Banshee.
Got it.
But I now have the Pixie. I have the Banshee ability. I chose to die. I didn't die, so I'm guessing the only thing that makes sense is there's an innkeeper that protected me.
Okay. Got
Or
it.
I'm lying.
Thank you. Well,
Nina?
Yes.
Hey, the Rob.
Hello. I'm the snake charmer. What are you?
How many? You know, for a role that should never be claimed, you're the fourth person that's claimed Snake Charmer to me.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting. What are you?
It's almost like it was a snitch bluff or something.
What are you?
Somebody that didn't want to die last night.
Okay.
Don't pick me again.
Are you a poppy girl?
I am a preacher, an
Nope.
oracle, or a poppy grower.
Preacher and Oracle are very hard claimed around the town. You might be a minion since you're using snitch bluffs.
How do you know those are snitch bluffs?
Because like 4 people have been saying them.
Ooh, that's actually very
Preacher
interesting
Oracle.
information. I have heard a lot of preacher oracle in Bless as well.
Yeah.
Huh.
So what are you really?
Don't pick me again, Rob.
All right.
I hate
Whoa, I got people queuing up to talk to me. Hey, Denny boy.
You're Mr. Popular over there, Evil Steve.
Yeah, people don't get to communicate with me, so they're trying to go overboard.
Yeah, it's true.
If I told you I was the preacher, the oracle, or the poppy grower, what would you say back to me?
I've heard preacher from literally everyone.
Correct.
So I'm going to assume you're not the preacher.
Correct. Okay, so we're on the same page, Jenny. I'm the snitch.
Okay.
I think they were all given I think that's what they were given.
Should we just start going after the preachers?
Yes, that's what I did with Nina yesterday. Rob did it, and who else did it? For me, it was Nina did it.
Preacher?
Rob
Satan's
did it.
Claiming preacher.
Who else did I talk to today that did it? Motaro also did it. So,
I'm your outsider buddy. I'm the zealot.
okay, so theoretically, we're the two outsiders, unless there's a Godfather.
Yes.
I wonder why.
You didn't give me a bluff.
Just send me a message.
Welcome back to town, everyone.
Dwight
Evil Steve.
with the
I wasn't
raid.
muted.
Town, shout out Dwight Moore, who just raided us with 63 people.
Yay!
Thank you, Dwight.
Welcome back to town. Jerome has their hand up.
I won't say who it is just yet because I have to talk to one of them to confirm or deny everything. But so far, I have a double claim. Thank you.
Ooh.
How many preachers does this town have?
Is it me?
So many preachers.
I've heard of 3.
And a lot of oracles
Are the
too.
preachers real?
Jerome,
What
am I in that double claim?
No,
Am I in the double claim?
I'm not going to answer to anybody because otherwise we'll be there forever.
Jerome, if I am in the double claim, we will chat tomorrow.
Is
I'll
it
just
a
say-
poppy grower snitch game where preacher
I
is
think
one of the snitch
Jerome
bluffs?
might be the evil band.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yes.
That'd be funny.
That's very possible.
That was a hypothesis that was floated around town for
Yes.
a good portion. of the
Hypothesis. That sounds like a mez word.
day. Hypothesis.
Nominations are open.
I'll nominate Satan.
What? That
But-
would have been
Virgin!
shocking because I am not the virgin.
Tell me why, Samantha.
I'm the snitch, and it might be a poppy grower snitch game in which preacher is a bluff.
Oh, I've been bluffing preacher since day one. I'm not the preacher. Don't worry about it.
I'll add something to that. I did our claim to Satan day one, first thing day one.
You did?
Yep.
We rule swapped.
Okay.
So you're not the preacher,
Fair enough.
Satan?
I'm not saying what I am.
Okay, but you and I should talk more.
I'm not the preacher though, so don't worry about it.
But I should still, I'm kind of confirmed. So I should not. Tomorrow we should know what you are.
Yeah, I'm down to talk to you, but I'm not going to say it to town.
Oh yes, I thought. Why people on that?
Ooh, this is bad.
There's enough.
Don't kill me, actually.
If you don't want to die, I got a good suggestion.
By the way, I've heard a mez word. I've heard it said. Just FYI, I didn't say it.
Wait,
Is it?
was
is
it
a-
just people saying words? What do you mean you've
No,
heard a mess?
I was in a chat. Somebody said, "Do you want a mez word?" I said, "What's the word?" They said the word. I said, "That's a cool word. I'm gonna leave you in suspense as to whether I
Well,
say
who's-
it." And
who's
then
the
I heard
mez?
somebody else say it.
That was me. I did it to a
It was
couple of people.
Mataro.
I was just joking around.
Was it extravaganza?
It does.
Yep.
I don't feel special anymore, Mataro.
Tiffy said it.
Is there any way Jerome said it?
Which is why I wanted Tiffy nominated yesterday.
I did
And
not
also I
talk to
thought
Jerome
Tiffy
day
might be
one.
double bluffing her.
I didn't talk to Jerome day one.
I
so-
would strongly recommend that we move on.
I'll limit Steve.
So Satan, you're the farmer then,
You're
right?
dead, Jerome.
Which Steve? There's two
Oh, you're the
Steves.
banshee.
Steve.
Yeah, you're right.
It is Steve.
Tell me what, Jerome.
One, as I said, I told my role to Satan day one and still dies, and Satan had ample time to tell the demon I was what I was. So I'm going to give Satan some trust in that regard. 2, Steve gave me a role that should be okay to die. 3, Steve gave me a role that would make sense for it to be a bluff, but I will not go further on explaining that part.
Okay, Steve.
In terms of mechanics, I'm absolutely fine to die here. I am an outsider. However, I just don't think we can look away from somebody that we know kills the Al-Hadikia, kills the Banshee at the first chance every time they have it. So there's no way socially Tiffy's not the
Steve,
demon.
you should know who I am.
It will take 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
I think
don't think I do.
I haven't heard of any other outsiders. I
I'm
think
not the
Steve
politician.
might
I'm
just
saying
kinda be
Steve's the politician.
confirmed.
I've synced up with another.
I don't.
I have heard another
feel-
outsider explicitly.
That's a lot.
Wow.
You
I-
put two,
Steve
Jerome.
is just good.
That's why he's the politician.
You think there's a politician and a Mez?
I hope not.
No, I don't think
I
there's a
hope
mess.
so. A Mez turned politician really screws evil.
That'd be
Oh wow.
Samantha, did you tell me the truth yesterday?
Did I what?
Have you told me the truth yesterday?
I was claiming Steve's role, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we role swapped.
And still are?
In the day in 10 seconds.
I told you, Jerome,
works.
that was real.
It's not nearly as bad as killing Ace, so. But I would love to kill an evil. Unfortunately, we did.
I don't think
Obviously not. You guys put like 34 votes on me.
Truth.
I know. Why did people put so many votes on?
Denny Boy nominates Samantha.
Well, I know why I did.
Tell me why.
Bunch after me.
Samantha had no manners today during our chat. None whatsoever. Samantha asked me what I was, but didn't start by introducing themselves first. No manners.
Cry.
Samantha?
It's true. I was trying to get through the day very quickly.
Okay. 8 to tie. 9 to execute Samantha instead of Evil Steve.
I'm having fun this game.
I have to vote, so I'll put my hand up.
I have some spicy information.
Now, we all know if the good team just tells the truth, the good team is going to win.
So true. Which is why I think I should go ahead and say that I was the lunatic.
Oh, you're just evil.
Okay, I'm not.
I've heard of an Oracle Zero.
I thought I was.
Papagura Scarlet
I
Woman.
thought I was.
I just say this quickly.
So,
Jerome? I've heard of two Oracle, and the one I've talked to today gave me a 1.
Oh, let's call the Oracle then. We probably can't get 9 on it though.
Yeah, which I'll reveal them. I'll read them tomorrow. First, I'll talk to the other one, and then I'll see what I'll do.
So, if it's a Poppy Girl game and Nina doesn't know she has a Scarlet Woman, that works, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not evil. There's an Oracle Zero.
Oh, I thought someone just said Oracle 1.
Someone just said there's Oracle
There
1.
is an Oracle 1.
There's like 4 oracles.
There's 10 million oracles. They're all
Oracles and
Evil
freaks.
Steve is executed.
I was told
and
Oracle Zero.
dies. Good night.
What's on
Wait, I
Oracle
think I
7?
predicted myself.
Nope.
I was told Oracle Zero.
That is what I was told.
Okay. So if there's a Godfather
game's
kill
funny.
tonight, right? If there's a Godfather kill, that's the only information we get from my death.
Multiple claimed oracles.
And if it's a Poppygar game, that's kind of good, yeah. There's
It would
really
explain why all of the roles that I got are getting claimed around town.
If that's
It's
the
the
case,
only thing that gets info in this dang script. Fine.
the only
The
outsider
other-
manipulation on the script is Godfather.
Yep.
Dude, where's the extra Godfather death?
And one of the other outsiders
good
are lying.
question.
or sunk.
Or what's happening now?
Or Innkeeper.
I mean,
It's
it
possible
feels
that the... Actually, wait, no, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
Again, if it's a Poppy Girl game, yeah, they might sink it because they don't want to kill an evil player or their demon.
Well, but they would probably just kill Evil Steve in that case because then they know Evil Steve is going to choose to live.
No,
Unless
we're
you
talking about in
got
a
a
world
hard-
where Nina's lunt. Oh, okay, you're talking about right now.
I mean,
If Evil Steve or Mark both had a hard claim from Jerome or thought that Jerome might be the Banshee, they could have been taking a gamble.
I never talked to Evil Steve, they won.
Jerome told me preacher, so.
Attention town, the Al-Hadikia has chosen. Send me yes to live, no to die. Mark.
I think Nina might have been signaling to the Owlhead.
Satan.
Ah, shocker.
It absolutely could be a starting demon Scarlet thing.
Motaro.
Socially, right? Samantha felt
Thank you
off.
for telling me go about the rest of your night.
Socially, Mataro. I feel like Nina was just
So,
evil, like
back to what I was saying. All of the bluffs that I have been claimed by other people in town.
Oh,
I understand that it could just be a poppy grower thing, and snitches
Mark,
have
Satan,
bluffs, but
Mataro.
I was told an Oracle 0. I don't know who's saying Oracle 1. So that's interesting.
What are your bluffs?
What were your bluffs? Yeah.
Oracle, grandmother, preacher.
Well,
Denny would never
there's
do
a
that,
surprise.
but he would because we wouldn't think he would. You know what I mean?
And yet you went with grandmother.
The odds say it was.
Well, I was telling everybody else preacher. I've said Oracle a couple times.
I'm
sure
You sound like a demon.
That's fine. I started with preacher, and then I looked at it wrong, and so.
Good morning, town.
Hi.
Satan died in the night. Mataro died in the night. I'll give you guys 3.5 minutes.
Okay, so I was the poppy grower. Yay! I hinted this to Evil Steve before before anything, but I didn't hard claim to anybody.
But you chose to.
I mean,
you chose to live. I imagine, right?
Also, I chose to live, so yes, that means there was an innkeeper protection.
How did Mark? But Mark was first.
Yep. So that means that Mark was innkeeper protected. That's the only way to have that happen.
You could have been Godfather killed. I was an outsider.
Oh, true. Had to. Mataro, did you choose to live or die?
I chose to die.
Oh, well then I was definitely Godfather killed.
Drew, I'm sorry.
Aha.
Well, that's exciting. Have fun knowing who you are, Evil Team.
It answers a little bit, I suppose. Tiffy.
I'm not the demon.
You're not
I'm the
demon?
banshee.
I mean, the universe told us you were, or you were framed hard.
It's a frame job. I'm the pacifist. I haven't even talked to you this game. Of course I haven't told you what I am.
Yeah, no, I didn't say you haven't told. No, the universe told us what you were, and the universe said you were the Al-Hadikia when the Banshee died in the first night.
Yeah, I know.
So.
I have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So Mathblade's like, what's up with the damn? Like everyone knew the minute the Banshee was announced. Tiffy knew that she was gonna be framed. That's what that was all about.
Mathblade, I have activated 3 Banshee abilities in 2 games. That was like right when the Banshee came out. I activated both a Banshee ability and a Pixie Banshee ability in the same
Evil Pixie Banshee ability.
Evil Pixie Banshee ability.
Yeah. So Tiffy just always activates Banshees. It's her thing. So the damn it was just her like understanding where the game was headed in the next day, right?
Yeah.
The pacifist thing is intriguing, though. I feel like that might have just been one of the snitch bluffs. I don't know.
If it is, then no other minions are claiming it. Or at least I
That's
don't
not
think
true.
so. I could be in a role swap with somebody. But I think you are confirmed with Satan being the Godfather kill. That's a pretty good world.
It makes sense. It's an explanation for what happened. It also says Nina's not the lunatic because there wasn't a Godfather kill that night, and I would have been targeted probably the same. So
Nina's not the lunatic, not at all.
No, I think Nina was just the starting demon, and there's Scarlet Woman.
But I am sorry, my pacifist ability did not save you.
I'm an outsider. Why save an outsider?
You know what? Pacifist is basically an outsider as well.
True, it can be.
I was looking for a virgin on day 1 because I had a storyteller consult on like the first thing on day 1 to see if a pacifist nominating the virgin would be similar to the fool nominating the virgin.
Mm-hmm.
And on this script, there's no evil ability that imitates that. So, and I love a fool nominating a virgin. Like, if I can get that to happen, so powerful. Samantha was like, what? I don't understand. No, that confirms 2 goods.
Yeah, 2 goods.
2 goods without killing either of them.
Yeah. Well, I'm dead now.
Welcome back to town.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Steve's dead now.
I hope
Steve,
you all
which
had...
outsider were you?
Snitch.
Okay, really?
Yeah, I was really the snitch, so all minions started with bluffs.
Cool.
Nominations are now open.
Beauteous.
Steve?
I'll reiterate, I was the poppy grower. The evils should know who they are now.
All right. So don't know what Nina was doing down there, but for myself, I chose what I'm lunatic. I saw the Al Hadikia token. I chose Mark, Jerome, and Evil Steve in that order the night one. I chose Eric, Rob, and then Denny Boy in that order night two. And clearly night two, that was not the names announced. Kill me now if you need to, but I'm the lunatic.
Okay, I nominate Steve.
Was that Eric nominated Steve?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Let's get the lunatic claim out of here.
Okay, it will take 4 votes to put neutral Steve on the block.
What's going on?
Good fun.
I've also this is good science too.
I mean, there's a DA in the
that's
game. There's
fine,
not
but-
real. It's good science, but not in the right way.
Do we think we have a?
I do appreciate no defense, by the way, Rocco.
I think that it kind of just makes sense for Nina to have passed to Scarlet Woman.
I mean, that's fine, but
they wouldn't have known,
Okay.
yeah. Unless,
Probably.
Mark, did you ever nah, never mind.
Oh, if we think there's a Scarlet Woman, then it's Scarlet Woman and Godfather. There can't be a Devil's Advocate.
Right.
I'm fine leaving it on me, but if we would like to, I absolutely have no problem nominating someone else.
Yeah, Tiffy, what's
Well,
your
this is a good
3
count.
outsiders in that case? Oh, I'm sorry, Rob, you had your hand up.
No, I just want to nominate somebody, but you can talk first.
What are your 3 outsiders, Tiffy?
I've got Samantha listed as an outsider right now. So Samantha, Evil Steve, and Neutral Steve.
No,
Fascinating.
I'm not an outsider.
Okay, you were just in the role swap
with Steve. Yeah.
Would the
I have
outsider
not talked
be
to all of town yet, and I'm pretty
Snitch?
sure Mataro lied to me. So
Snitch, Zealot, Lunatic, right? Would be the 3.
Yes.
Pretty hard open about it.
Mataro, you muted.
Seems like
Wait, why are we killing an outsider when we have a confirmed Godfather?
Yeah, I'm confirmed.
do we have a confirmed
Did you
Godfather?
read my
probably
my message to you, Samantha?
I did, but there's no way to prove
Rob?
that, Eric.
Yeah, I would like to nominate.
That was what Steve said.
Rob?
Rob nominates Eric.
Tell me why.
So Eric claimed the snitch bluffs. Eric was one of the people that Steve chose last night, and the Al Hadikia may not want to choose the same ones that the lunatic chose if they were evil. So that suggests that Eric is possibly the demon, catching it from Nina, who was the original demon.
Actually, I have told just a couple people my true role. I am the mayor, and I could be responsible for a bounce on the true demon. So that could be Steve, could be the demon, and it bounced off of me to Mark or whoever it was the first pick.
That's convenient, script writer, to think of that.
I actually confessed that to someone on day 1 and someone else on day 2.
Only one roll would have moved.
More to
though,
tie.
right?
Can confirm that is what Eric told me.
Only one roll would have moved, but all 3 of my choices were not chosen.
I am not.
All 3 of your roles? Oh, I thought you
All
just said
3
one.
of my choices last
No,
night.
all 3 of
were
them.
not.
I don't think we should kill Eric here.
It's a tie
I
now.
think-
So
Well, we definitely shouldn't kill an outsider.
I don't know about that. This is the one time we could, and we're trying to get rid of a lunatic.
Why do we?
Fine.
Who do we think is the Godfather?
We don't know.
Danny?
Although I think Samantha is
I am not necessarily
here.
convinced that if we do have 3 outsiders, I mean, one of them could just be
Well,
lying.
folks, if I stay
Also,
alive, it can create some havoc for the evil team at the end.
Let
Because
Danny finish. Let Danny finish.
sorry, was there a nomination?
no, I just wanted to say with outsider count real quick. I claim zealot to everyone. I am not the zealot. I don't want to confuse outsider count further than I already have. We could have a politician that we don't know of, but
Oh.
I confirm that Danny Boy claims something hasn't said to me.
Okay. Neutral Steve had handed first, and now could
I
be
had so much fun.
Yeah, really fast. I just wanted to clarify for Eric because he didn't hear me when I said it. Yes, the 3 people I chose last night were not the 3 that were chosen, and my bluffs were Oracle, Farmer, and Snake Charmer.
Okay, Satan.
Okay, well.
I want to clarify for chat, I guess, and town exactly why we think that there is a Godfather. Mataro claims that he chose to die. I chose to live. I am dead.
No, I know, but do you know who it is? That was my point.
No, I'm just saying, for if anybody has any confusion why we think there's specifically a Godfather outside of Outsider count, that is why.
I think there's another explanation, but I'm not going to say what. I
There
think
may
it's not a
be.
Godfather.
There may be. But that's the more likely one, in my book.
Mataro?
Oh,
You're
Mataro
muted or you're not
muted?
speaking.
Mataro.
I have a
No,
quick question.
Oh, Mataro's
Was
gone.
Preacher Oracle
That
pacifist what Nina said?
That Costco internet failing again.
Preacher Oracle got grandmother's what I have written down for her.
Which is what I said. Yes. And again, I don't know why everyone is just automatically believing Steve based on what he's saying today. Why would I come out right away as the lunatic after dying?
Well,
essentially,
the thing is,
the theory is you
if
Godfather cut
Steve is
into
the
the
demon,
Kings
we can kill
to
Steve
hide that there's a
eventually.
Godfather.
That's what I figured. We'll
Which
kill
is
Steve.
fine.
Or kill
I
someone
have
who wanted to
pertinent.
live.
I have pertinent. I have to refresh. Sorry. Steve has to be the lunatic because I'm the actual snake charmer, and so my role is at one of his bluffs. He has to be the lunatic. There's no other way unless he's a Scarlet Woman that caught it and he didn't know what the bluffs were or something. But
Or he's lying about the
it
bluffs.
sounds like Steve is the lunatic, and Nina was the demon, and the Scarlet Woman has already caught it.
I agree, Mataro.
I think that's right.
Which is why I don't want to kill Steve.
Shouldn't Mataro just be?
Well, if you guys don't have any idea, I'd leave it on me.
Of course.
3,
Yeah, I think that's fine, begrudgingly. I want to kill Tiffy, though.
1.
I don't know what Tiffy is.
Eric is executed and does not die. Good night.
Mark, did you protect Eric?
No, it's a Godfather. It's a Godfather.
Rob, it's at night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's a devil's advocate.
That has to
Devil's
be either.
advocate.
It has to be either a pacifist or a DA.
Yep.
Or I'm the fool.
Okay.
I'm not the fool.
God, what is this game?
I have heard of the pool.
It could be pacifist, right?
Eric is not the fool.
Theoretically, yep.
All right, Mark's the fool.
I think by
chose to
Tiffy's
live.
reaction, I think we could make
Chose to
one of
die.
two assumptions.
Well, that just
Mataro
means that we have
chose
to
to
kill Danny
live to
tomorrow.
force Satan to die.
Hooray! It's my
We
turn.
said with our out loud voices, hey, it's almost definitely a Godfather Scarlet Woman game.
It's not a Godfather game.
It has to. Well,
How did
okay.
Satan die?
It has to be.
There's another way
No,
that Satan
there's-
could have not
there's
died.
reasons.
There's one more. It's weird.
I mean, it just involves one person lying.
Yep.
Yeah. Mataro lies, and Mark was protecting himself as the innkeeper.
There's another way, but yeah.
Or an evil liar, but no, they're, yeah.
Uh,
Or I could have been lying, but I don't know why I do that.
One of them could have been a mayor.
Tiffy's good. Tiffy's helpful.
No, not a mayor. That wouldn't have worked. Well, so if we believe neutral Steve, right? The three people he chose were Eric, me, and Denny Boy. I know I'm good, so I think Denny Boy's the next kill.
So hold on though. If the only outsiders are lunatic and snitch, there's no Godfather. I mean that there is a world where that was a DA protection yesterday.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I'm still not following what the alternative possibility for.
We have to just kind of sit on it for a sec, I think.
So Samantha, you didn't tell me your correct role in the beginning, correct?
No, I did.
Hello, town. The Al-Hadikia has chosen.
Then Mark's lying to me.
No, Mark's not.
The Al-Hadikia has chosen. Ask for silence. I'm gonna send you a card. Yes to live. No to die. Samantha.
Ooh.
Actually, don't really.
Tiffy.
Feeling Mataro minion vibes.
Yes to live. No to die. Ninja Nina.
Ooh.
Wow.
choice.
Thank you,
There
Tom.
is a Spirit of Ivory.
Al had such a funny demon.
That's the problem. I had in Catwoman just. It's rough. We're stuck in a loop right now, I think.
Good morning, town. In the night, Samantha died, and Tiffy died.
I'm gonna put an evil token on Nina.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
You didn't already have one?
We already knew that though.
I had her as red, but now it's just evil.
So, okay, hold on.
So the only way we're gonna win is if we trust each other.
Yeah, it basically has to be socials, but I've heard there's information that clears Mark.
The 3 people that you've chosen, Mataro, are any of them still alive?
No, they're both alive.
You died on night
I died on
3.
night 3. Yeah, Denny's alive. Rob's alive. And when did Steve die? Because it was Steve, Denny, Rob.
Okay.
Evil
Steve died day 2.
I'm starting to question if I clicked the yes on my little thingy. I'm pretty sure I did.
Right.
Imagine you got it. You got that wrong.
That would be amazing. No.
Hey,
What
Nina.
up, evil Steve?
So let me just give you the benefit of the doubt and let me entertain.
You don't have to. I'm evil.
We're
We're
not
just gonna
evil.
go with it.
But which role were you handed?
The Owl hat?
It must have been the Owl Hat. It's the only thing that can make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
And
Everybody knows what's going on.
You said that you were the lunatic, right?
Yes.
Isn't it in like Neutral Steve's playbook to just know that he's not the lunatic, but pretend he was a lunatic?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But do you believe me or not?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna deny that this conversation happened, by the way.
That's fine. I'm having fun in it.
Chat, I'm evil. I totally screwed up in that conversation with Evil Steve. And I was like, screw it, I'll pivot into grandmother. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw chaos and go lunatic.
I'm going to deny this conversation happened to Nina.
Okay, good. I appreciate that. Bye.
It's the kill for today.
Well, if we don't,
Really?
if it was a DA, I don't think it's likely. But if I really don't.
Yeah, we should
if
try
it was
Eric.
a DA on Eric, we lose the game if we don't kill him again. But I don't know if a DA really fits on the ground.
I think Rob is a DA.
Yeah, maybe the DA, maybe the fool. We have to kill Eric today, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, kind of have to.
I'm convinced that Eric's good because we thought it was. I'm sorry. How did Satan die?
We think Godfather, and that's the thing. That leaves very little room for there to be a DA on the Grim, unless Nina wasn't the Alhad, which we're pretty darn sure she was.
Even if Nina was the minion.
The minion power would have been gone.
So
right
two
there.
options with
exactly.
I'm sorry.
Nina would
Two
have to be
options
good,
with
you're
that, right? It could be a Godfather +1 with a snitch and a lunatic and a hidden politician. It could also be a Godfather -1 and just a Stitch. And in that world, it could be lunatic. Steve is
And then
not
what are you,
the
Denny?
actual lunatic. I'm the Oracle.
No, Denny's the Godfather.
Oh, good point, Rob. I've received one all game. That one's obviously on Nina. So I don't think any extra evils have been created, at least that are dead. And I think 2 of the other 4 alive players are evil.
Yes.
Samantha, are you
I
the
can get
innkeeper?
behind 2 alive evils.
Oracle was a block, not you.
Why is it not just Godfather DA?
If
Samantha-
okay,
Is it because
so
of Nina?
if Nina was the Alhad, then it would have to be a Scarlet Woman pass.
What if Nina was?
If Nina
Wait.
was the minion, then her power isn't working anyway, and we can't have Godfather or DA work.
Yeah.
If she's dead. So that would require Nina to be good, which seems extremely unlikely.
I have a question. Who is the outsider who was executed when Satan claimed a Godfather kill?
Evil
In the
Steve.
night?
Me. Evil Steve.
Oh, okay.
Yep, which lines up.
Samantha, are you the innkeeper?
Yes.
So Mark,
I think in any world we have to kill Eric today. So
Yeah, I think you guys got to clear me, even though I'm better left alive.
The only problem now is that if Denny's not an outsider, then we have to find another, or we have to not believe Steve.
There is no way
Right,
for a
that's
devil's
what I'm
advocate to
saying.
be in this game. Therefore, the only thing that could have saved Eric is a pacifist. Eric has to be good.
Why do you say that, Tiffy?
I don't think that's mechanical.
Because
What's the other minion?
I mean, Nina has to be a minion. Nina can't be necessarily like a politician or anything.
Correct.
We're
And
pretty
we-
sure that Satan was a Godfather death.
Godfather kill.
I see what you're saying. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, my only question is where are the outsiders? So like if it's a -1, then we have to not believe either Steve or Steve Lamau. If it's a +1, then we don't have one. And of course a politician can be anywhere.
Eric
But,
could honestly be the politician.
Yeah. Eric
not
could be the
saying-
politician, Mark could be the politician, Rob could be the politician.
I don't think you would
anybody
pacifist
could.
save a politician. Though.
I hope not.
Mark, is
No,
your role
I don't think
public?
so either.
Some people know it. I claimed people.
So what you told me was not true, correct?
It was true for reasons if you think about it.
I know it, and it makes some sense, but we'll figure out eventually.
Yeah,
Is
I
there-
kind of agree.
Is there any world where Jerome was Mez turned and
Oh, I
Mez
see.
died at night to just create all this confusion and lied about what they
I
said?
think a Mez fits on my Grim the least.
I'd have
Right,
to be
I
evil
agree.
in that world, Steve.
You'd what?
I'd have to be evil in that world.
I
That's-
can buy
that's
you
not
being
consistent
evil.
with my Oracle one.
Neutral Steve?
Yes, Steve will nominate Mark.
Tell me why.
The worlds I'm building right now, I've got 50% Denny's on the evil team, but I'm 70% Mark and or Rob is on the evil team. Just from what I'm hearing here, and if I'm believing the town outed roles.
You're evil, Steve.
Okay.
Evil
Mark?
Steve, you should change your name.
I think I'm confirmed if people think about it.
Okay.
You're not
We'll
confirmed.
take 3
You're not
votes for Mark on the
Somebody
board.
vote for the dead.
I mean, I don't think it's
Mark
smart.
is
but-
not confirmed. Mark is not confirmed mechanically.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this. I
I
don't want
think
evil
that's-
to
I think that's okay.
shenanigan.
4 votes is enough.
I think
They can still tie on this though if there's a Mez turn, but I don't think there's.
I think it's a mistake, and I think because I would like to nominate, I won't nominate right now, but I would have liked to nominate Eric instead. I cannot trust Mark.
I'll
socially to a
nominate.
degree.
I'll nominate Eric, and Jerome, I'll let you take the floor.
Jerome could have nominated if he's the Banshee.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, you're right.
Either way, yeah, I trust Mark socially. I think what his claim would not make that much sense in a snitch world. So I think he is what he says, what he's claiming to be, and so that doesn't make that much sense to me. And I think right now we may be passing on the opportunity to kill Eric if he's in fact the demon, which he might be, and Rob. I suspect Rob to just be the DA right now. And if we were to try that, Rob is protected himself, so that would not work. So, in a world in which Eric is the demon, we're losing that chance if we don't do that right now.
Okay.
Can I also add pertinent?
What am I talking about?
Mark was targeted both of the first nights.
Yes.
Like I don't think that happens.
Well, we have a
Mark's name
potential
Preacher.
Poppy Grow game, right? So that could happen.
Not if Mark is the demon.
That's true.
Well, no, we think Mark was caught. We think the Scarlet Woman caught it.
Well, that's only
He's a demon.
I died. If you think this,
If Mark targeted Eric, it could have bounced. We
I'm
have
gonna-
so many
Hey,
potential.
hey guys, I'm the pixie who saw innkeeper. I am now the innkeeper. If you kill me, we lose the innkeeper.
I'm going to poke a hole in your theory. If there is a Scarlet Woman, they
Samantha,
caught
are
it
you gonna
day
keep your
one.
vote up?
They were able to vote. Like,
I
and you
am-
think
I am
I
the
vote
mayor.
Eric
Eric's off here. Eric
Wait,
is
wait.
I'll
definitely
drop it
passive
if we-
mistake.
Jerome, I am the mayor.
There's no DA in here. I've been convinced. There's no DA.
I'll drop.
Okay, Denny boy.
If you think that I am the Alhad, I died
Holy
day
smokes.
one.
What?
Aye.
Steve!
4 is a
What?
tie.
What was that? Fuck. Well, that's bad.
Hey, I told you.
Denny Boyd nominates Neutral Steve.
Tell me why.
Neutral Steve dropped.
I lifted. I didn't drop. I raised my hand up.
Deal.
I voted for that.
This is why I
I'm
kept
sorry,
my
you
vote up.
tied it. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were correct.
Can I take 4
why
to tie?
exactly?
There was so much conversation going on. To be honest, I thought we were trying to get it off of Mark. That's what I thought I was hearing.
No.
If you guys believe that was a mistake, please go ahead and execute me. I'll leave my hand up.
So you nominated Mark, and then you tried to get it off of Mark.
Based on the conversation the town was thinking, they convinced me otherwise. I believe the conversation in town was that we were trying to get it off of Mark.
Makes me good.
I think we don't execute this because this could lose us the game.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
We need
Even if Steve is evil, it could lose us the game.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to the night
No,
with
we need to
Alive.
try to kill someone today.
No,
We-
because
the only way we
because
get
if
multiple
we go down to final 2, Jerome can still nominate. Oh wait, never mind.
No, we can't.
Okay,
So Rob nominates.
we need to come up with a plan. then?
Well, fuck.
It all
Rob
depends
nominates
on who the
Danny
Owlhead
Boy.
chooses, it sounds like.
Yeah, we
Come
need to
on,
come up
Rob.
with a plan.
I think it's
So,
Rob.
in the world, it's not. In the world where Steve is the lunatic who picked people that weren't picked by the demon, it was Eric, myself, and Danny Boy. Danny Boy is an evil candidate in that world. I don't have any other good worlds. I'm not the DA. I am the fool. You can try to kill me if you want, but I'm not going to die. No matter what day you pick to choose to kill me, I'm not going to die. So, yeah. Danny.
If you wanted to kill me, it would have been better to say that before Steve. I mean, if we wanted to kill someone, it should have been Steve.
Well,
So
I'm not the one who tied it. I was happy to kill one of those other people.
Oh, that's fair. If you kill me, then we are at a serious chance of just losing the game immediately. It's certainly not guaranteed, but I really strongly recommend against that.
Okay, I'll take 4 votes to tie, 5 to execute.
You know my role, you know my information.
We just needed to kill Steve. We just did.
I don't know because I don't. Steve isn't the demon, almost certainly. And
No,
we still could have
that is
just
true.
lost. Just
That
I'm
is
not so
true.
certain about that,
Well, either
honestly.
way, that's why I put my vote up on Mark.
I think
Yeah,
that,
we
I think
needed-
at
we
worst,
needed to
Steve is a
kill-
politician.
We needed to kill a
This
demon
is the
candidate.
final call for
There's
nomination.
definitely a hidden politician.
There's a
We
good
had
chance
them
that
in
Rob
the
may
race.
not die if we execute him.
Jerome,
is-
did you
that
nominate?
is true.
did you
I
nominate
100%
Rob
will
or
not die.
I am not
Yeah,
nominated.
I think Rob is probably the play. Unless
No. Save me
Last
for the Owlhead. I survived the Owlhead.
No.
And then we don't lose the game.
I mean, the day in 10,
Yeah.
It'll confirm you as good.
5,
Jerome, what do you think?
All right. At that point, we have to let it see what happens.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. No
Be
one is
strategic,
executed.
good
No one
team
dies.
about whether you
Here's the
live
funny
or
thing.
die.
Here's the funny thing.
I
is
use my
that
vote, so I just have to.
whoever gets chosen. Here's the funny thing: whoever gets chosen just has to make sure that they mix it up.
I'm running through Godfather, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
in order for there to be a politician, there'd have to be a Godfather, unless there was no lunatic. In which case,
What
Mataru
is
is
the
the
most
politician.
strategically advantageous
I'm
thing
the
for good to be
snitch.
here?
Those are your two
If 3
outsiders.
good people are chosen.
No
Not
mess.
to say anything for the
Mataru
best.
lied.
No, I
About
think the first
we
person
just
choosing
saying
should
no
have an
die.
order.
That's
of
why Satan's dead, and
I'll
there was
say yes
never a
first.
Godfather.
I'll say yes second.
If I don't bounce, I will vote to die.
I think no first, yes, yes. If we can standardize that,
No Godfather doesn't
then
explain how Satan
do
died.
that, or we could do yes, no.
Mataru's
yes,
just
but
evil.
No, yes,
Yeah, and
yes.
it's fine if the
If
demon
Mataru's
doesn't fight
evil,
around
Danny
it.
Boy's evil because Danny
Exactly.
Boy
But
has
there's
one
also the thing
oracle.
where, I mean, the demon chose Nina last night.
There's also other things in play.
I think Motaro's just politician.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Motaro
That is
is
true.
the Mez who turned Denny Boy.
Sam, who have you been protecting?
I protected Mark and Steve on night 2, which is funny because they were both in the Alhad picks. Night 2, I protected Mark and I think Denny Boy because I thought he was an outsider. Night 3, I think Mark and you, Tiffy.
Okay.
Yeah. Mark every night.
Because you were pretty sure he was your pixie.
Yes.
Okay. How did Satan die?
Godfather.
2 options: Godfather or Motaro just lied.
It's definitely a Godfather. There
If
is
Motaro
one
lied,
other.
if Motaro's a politician or something like that, or a minion that was
Yeah.
spent, then he just lies. And then Mark, Satan, and Motaro all chose live, and Mark was Inky protected.
That would be a pretty deep play by a politician.
Yeah. Be a game-winning play.
Would it?
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Town the Al-Hadiki has chosen as for silence. Yes to live, no to die. Denny boy.
I also see Denny Boy being probably.
Neutral Steve. Yes to live, no to die.
Okay, Rob, right?
Rob. Yes to live, no to die.
Did you just leave his seat?
He's out of here.
He just lost his seat.
Nope.
Oh. Rip.
Rob.
Real rip of Rob.
He said yes to leave,
Rob.
not.
Return.
Yeah. Yes to leave. L.
Thought you said leave.
Hey, Rocco, are you here to torment me?
What do you think, Steve? What do you think the game state is? What do you think
Oh
is
my
gonna happen?
god. What do I think the game state is? I think for sure. Okay. I think there's a hidden politician. I
Okay.
think Motaro is probably that politician, but if he's not, he was just a minion.
Okay.
I think it's Rob. I think Rob's just skating by way too much here, and I would put everything I have on Rob.
Okay. Thank you very much.
That's who I think is the demon.
Yes, you did get my pick, and yes, I'm here.
I'm good. You're good,
Mario.
Rob. You're good.
Okay, yeah. Rocco
Hey.
didn't announce that.
Oh yeah, everyone go back to their normal nighttime activities.
We need an Ouija board. Is
Oh,
Rob
boy.
with us today?
That's why I think Motaro is probably not.
Good morning, town. In the night, Neutral Steve died, as did Denny Boy.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, evil win.
I hit the wrong button. Hang on. No one look at anything. Would have won. Denny Al-Hadikia died.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow, it was Denny.
Wow, cool.
Oh, because I had to do the one cool thing once with the mayor ability.
But you knew Steve said the live.
Well, yeah, but I figured Eric wasn't going to die there. Eric was going to survive no matter what he did. He did the cool thing with the mayor ability once.
Denny
Neutral Steve was your lunatic.
So what happened?
You all lived, so you all died, but Rob, you survived because you're the fool. So
Right.
the Al-Hadikia was dead. So the game is over. Ninja Ninja was your original Al-Hadikia. Motaro was your Mephiles. Turning
really?
Mark, the Pixie Innkeeper.
I found at home.
Who
Yeah.
actually drunked the Banshee last night. So the Banshee was turned off. Satan herself was the puppy grower. Evil Steve was the snitch. Tiffy the pacifist. And Samantha was your innkeeper. Seen by Mark.
Wow, evil pixie. Didn't think Mark
So
was
what
evil.
happened?
He was
So
kind.
Denny Boy chose Steve, Eric, and myself, and it bounced from Eric to Denny.
Denny chose himself,
Denny,
Steve,
Steve,
and then Eric. With the mayor's ability, they can bounce to another player.
Well, right, but
Which
you're
was
it's
me.
conceding the game immediately by doing that.
Eric, would you have picked live or die in that situation?
That's really tough.
Yeah, you don't know. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being critical.
Yeah, you don't know.
Silence.
I can't say that knowing what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I would
you
have made- I
know
would have
for
made the last
certain by doing
decision.
that the game ends.
I'll be honest, Denny. If I had been chosen first, I would have chose to die. But because you were chosen, because I heard your name first, I chose to live.
That's fair.
We just talked about in town that the first person was going to say they were going to choose to die.
Yeah.
So Denny,
Yeah.
you chose to live.
That's why I said it.
Oh, I was in a chat with Rocco during that time.
All right, there's a lot to unpack there. The
Well,
mayor
Denny, you
got
didn't
the
have to choose
fool
yourself at all,
who
did you?
then lived,
Well, no.
which caused all three to die.
I mean, that's the
including
risk
Al
you
had to
take when
pick
you play
themselves.
Alakiki, yeah.
Yeah. I
It
thought
is-
Mark was going to protect you for the rest
It's a
of the
tough
game.
call for sure, right?
No, because why? I didn't think he was going to pick himself.
No.
Right, and Marco's first, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Marco's first.
And I didn't want
So-
to. I didn't want to pick him and then have people live. So
I'm sorry. I'm being very ungracious right now, and I apologize. That's
Oh,
not
you're
the.
fine.
That's not the
On
move
Rocco's birthday.
Yeah. What the heck?
It's my fault, Denny. I said the wrong thing to Evil Steve, and it downhill from there. So
Rocco, was that my only bounce all game?
Evil Steve.
Yeah, you were never picked, Eric.
Yep.
You were picked by Neutral Steve one night, but then
Got it.
did not follow those picks.
Rocco,
missed
I
it,
also
Steve.
picked before, so you knew I hadn't picked him.
I
Yeah,
totally
you
have the
picked
wrong read.
Jerome and Nina, which is a funny pick.
Right, I didn't pick Denny. So.
Props to Mataro, by the way, for that play, lying about what you did. I think that was really sick.
He had three people say the Mez word. I had to ask him who said it first.
He did give me the word. I just decided not to say it because knowing I was the poppy grower, I was like, I'm more likely to win is good, probably.
Oh my gosh, that would have been a Typhon line.
What was the word?
It was a Typhon line. Extravaganza.
Nice.
Mark said it before I did.
Yeah. I was in the chat with Mataro and Satan said, I know the Mez word, but I'm not going to say it. And then
That was good
Mataro
read,
said,
Math.
literally the same thing you did with Rob. You want to say the word extravaganza for me?
I did
Thank
think
you, and
of
then just leaves.
Well,
Yeah,
Rocco,
close game. Very fun.
that was wild. I did not expect that ending. Rocco came to me and said, "Hey, what do you think's going on?" I was wrong. I will admit I was way off.
I knew Mark was evil, but I didn't think Denny was the Alhad.
That
So
was
good job hiding yourself.
I was like, "There's no way Matara, because it would require Matara and Denny to both be evil," and I had a hard time building that world. But
Mhm.
it was the world.
I was a little worried about Mataro being evil, but then it would be Denny. It would have to be also Denny, and I thought Rob was just as good a candidate. So
I had Mataro and Nina swapped on mine.
that would make sense too.
This is thank
All
you
right.
guys. It was very fun.
Say bye to chat. I'm gonna
Thank
take.
you, Rocco.
Thank
Jonathan,
you.
I enjoyed it.
Happy
Rocco.
birthday,
Have a
Rocco.
great
Bye,
Happy
chat.
birthday. Hi, chat.
Let's get Rocco in here
Bye.
real quick. Rocco,
Thank you, Steve.
happy birthday, chat. Oh
Thank
God,
you,
I never
chat.
paid out predictions from the first game, which I could have paid out really early. Jeez. Okay, it was a Nodashi at the end. Yeah, sorry. I didn't. I could have done a cool prediction for this game. And I didn't. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that chat got one last chance to say happy birthday to you, Rocco.
Well, thank you guys. I will say I was going back and forth between chat and the game. At one point, I said someone in the chat said if neutral Steve is evil, what does that make evil Steve? It's supposed to evil Steve.
Yep.
Very funny.
Yeah, that was pretty silly. So I hope you had a good birthday bash. Are you done with all your finals now?
Oh yeah, I was done on Friday. I have a week off, and then I start classes again on Monday.
Okay. Well, that's
But
it.
I have a earlier schedule this semester, so I'm free Monday evenings, so I'll be able to be on stream more often.
That's good as long as you're not stuck studying, right?
True. First
Yeah,
few
so I
weeks
was
should
saying
be-
only a week off. They don't give you a lot of time. Is it like the
That's
quarter
because
system?
it's
or
quarters.
what?
Yeah, it's quarter system.
Got it. Nice. All right.
Well,
Happy
thank you
birthday.
again.
I'm gonna go say bye to chat. Thanks for running.
Bye,
tonight.
chat. Thank you guys.
All right, chat.
He saw my picks, so
I hope you guys had fun tonight. Thank you for the raid from Dwight Moore. I'm gonna try to figure out why the Whalium animation didn't work properly when the gift subs came through. I know it works if I send through a manual one. For some reason, it wasn't catching the actual one, so I'll have to sort that out. So, anyways, thanks for being here tonight. I'll see. Is there anyone else actually streaming Clocktower right now? Let's see. just us. Anyone have any channels they would like to see us raid? If you haven't, go check out the World Cup script competition we played last Saturday. But I think I'll just run some ads and probably call it a night. So if in the next few minutes you see somewhere we should go, let me know. So make sure you follow the Instagram, the Grimoire GG. Make sure you are following us on YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you tune in next Monday for some Clocktower, some legacy Clocktower action. And make sure you get in and vote for the World Cup. All right, everyone. Have a good night. See you next week. Bye.